All right, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you all so very much for being here, because as you already know, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate you. So with that being said, let's make sure that we are doing all of the good things, like my mug says. All right. Okay, let's make sure over here on the TikTok that we are tapping that screen. We're sharing the live. Also reposting, make sure we're knocking out the gift goals, and keeping that chat going. Additionally, over there, let's keep it cute. There we go. Let's keep it cute. Also, if you're over on the tube, hi tubers. Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. All right, make sure you are liking the stream, subscribing, also keeping the chat going. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. I want to thank you all in advance, because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. With that being said, Trump supporters, get in a box. You are the demographic of people I am looking to have a conversation with. All right, chat, I need you to lock in over here on the TikTok. All right, because I'm looking at the chat again. I'm going to need you all to drop your favorite hashtags. Again, we're on the backup. All right. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So drop your favorite hashtags in the chat. The YouTube line is open, so if you are watching over on the tube, you can call in at 720-295-4868. Again, that's 720-295-4868. All right, phone lines are open, and so are the requests. We'll have to see what happens. I wanted to show you all a video, a new video that did come out. It's about the head stuff. So let's get into that. Fake, made the future proud. Erica fake, Erica fake. Tis all, ain't no turning back. Truth in the voice, that she stay on track. Step in the room, why the whole room shift? Power and a voice, yeah, the whole world live. Second, this is probably an autoplay. If it ain't progression, she the Erica fake. Yeah, she bring the bread. We can enjoy this song until I get this one ready. You know what? A part of me doesn't even care about the Trump supporters tonight. It's a movement. No, when you do a hashtag, you have to do them all together. There are no spaces in hashtag. Okay, I tried. I don't know. That's how you do a hashtag. You don't space them out. Hey Mel. Hey Mel. Okay, let's see here. Put that there. Apply. And let's show it on the screen here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. I said that I'm gonna start doing the boxes like this in the chat. Like that. Keep it simple for myself. I ain't gonna hold y'all. All right. There we go. Boom. Okay, let's see. This is a new, basically like, I guess like some new propaganda from Iran. A new song that they just dropped is about Hegseth. As it says, is that they are definitely trolling Pete Kegsbreath. All right, and so let's see what it says here. Also, tap the screen vigorously while this one is playing, y'all, because it has some words in it. So, you know, do all the good things.
Yo, Pete Hexif, this one's specially for you. You punk-ass rapist, bitch. Straight from Iran. Your tattoo covered clown with that cafe ink on your arm. Think you a crusader? Nah, just a drunk infidel in a fake uniform. Chain to kill all Muslims. Wasted in the hotel lobby. Sexual assault settlement in Monterey. Blocked the door, took a phone, paid her off quiet, cause Me Too was on. Now you secretary? What a joke, bro. Cheated on wives, multiple affairs, kids in the mix, family man, hell no. Handsy with women at Fox, drunk on the job, your own team say, yo, this dude toxic. Couldn't even guard Biden's inauguration, your own military said next. Book called American Crusade, dreaming holy war, but reality check. You just a failed vet, turned TV clown, slipping on your own mess. Trump picked you cause you kissed the ring, but wait, funny part ain't coming. The dude you sucking up to for that secretary gig, Trump himself was Bill Clinton's top cocksucker, giving blue jobs back in the day. Real talk, you out here blowing for access, but he the original BJ queen. You thought our missiles max 2,000 kilometers? Cute, rookie mistake. We hitting the bow, worshiping Epstein Island crew, the ones who hurt the kids. Revenge for every American soul you and Trump's dirty crew oppressed and did. We taking payback for the girls you broke, the wives you broke, the Muslims you hate. Every victim screaming in the dark. Iran got you on the play. You threw everything at us, all your cards, all your might. We still operating on 10% power, laughing while you fight. We see everything, know every secret, every dirty Epstein link you hide. Where you least expected, in the shadows we ride, and no place to slide. This ain't full force, just a warm up, Persian flow with the rap. Pete, you done roasted raw. Iran sending this heat, feel the math. Drop the mic, infidel clown, we coming.
Wicked. That's the guy that makes him right here. This guy, Mohammed. Yeah, fucking wicked. Like, seriously, not even gonna hold you. It's crazy work, right? Crazy work. So, anywho. So, as you all know, a few things happened today. All right, such things. Hey, Miss Angie's long time no see, friend. Hope everything is going well. All right, so a few things happened. We know about the fighter jet. All right, the fighter jet that was struck down in the over Iran today, the F-15. We know that, and then they had 2 rescue helicopters come in, and those were shot down. I do know that one of the pilots was saved, recovered. They saved him because he's still alive. The second one, as last time I read, is still missing. And then the helicopter pilot that was shot down, that crew was actually rescued, so they're fine. But Iran is not for play. Iran is not kidding with the U.S. at the fuck all, as they should not, because how dare we? I guess they're leading credence to the fact that, like, you know, hell, what have the Trump supporters been saying? They've been screaming death to America for 47 years. Well, I guess Iran has been preparing for this shit for 47 years. All right, they were just waiting for a moment for the United States to jump. They was like, you feeling froggy, then leap, bitch. And guess what? Donald Trump silly self leaped. Now look at us. The gas is too damn high. So there's that part. The gas is too damn high. So that's where we are. Hello, everyone. Tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things, guys. Let's get this pushed out to the algorithm. I think I'm about to just do a video while, like, I'm right here and just be like, hey, we're live. Come watch us. That's what I'm about to do. Like, hey, we're live. And I'm going to tag my main account. Matter of fact, I think I'll do that right now while we're right here. Let me see. I'm turning the thing on. I'm going to turn it around. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do it right now. I don't know how to work this. I'm filming a video. I can take this off the screen though. Woo chow. I tell you. I promise I'm not as old as I look, y'all. I promise I'm not. I'm not as old as I look. I just can't get stuff to work like I used to. When your eyes don't work like they used to before. Why is this so high? Very confusing. There we go. That was weird. I don't want that to be so high. Interesting. I don't like it. Oh, this is me looking. Oh, Trump supporters aren't requesting up, and neither are they calling in because they know that they can't defend this shit. So there's that. But I am about to film this video, though. All right, set the countdown, I guess. The recording limit is going to be... Okay, there we go. Hey, y'all. This is Erica. Hi, I'm on the backup today because I got a fruit on my main page, but you should come watch me right now live looking to speak to Trump supporters about all the great things that Donald Trump is doing. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, grade A work, right? Like gas prices, never better. Never better. Oh, what about the fact that we are kicking ass in Iran? All right. Yes, I lie just as good as a Trump supporter does. So by all means, come over, support your man, defend him. I don't fucking know. This video won't last for long anyways. I'm gonna remove it once the live is over. So hey, come hang out with us and I don't know, let's talk about it. Bye. Oh, look, I am live though. Look, I told you I was live. Okay, bye. I'm gonna post that. It's only 44 seconds. Let's see what happens. Oh, I gotta hear it. One moment. This is Erica. Hi, I'm on the backup today because I got a fruit on my main. No sound detected, my bad. Like gas prices, never better. Yeah, this is yes, Miss Angie. This is the backup page. We are kicking ass in Iran. All right. Yes, I lie just as good as a Trump supporter does. So by all means, come over, support your man, defend him. I don't fucking know. This video won't last for long anyways. I'm gonna remove it once the live is over. So hey, come hang out with us and I don't know. Let's talk about it. Bye. Oh, look, I am live though. Look, I told you I was live. Okay, bye. So I think what I'm gonna say in the caption is the only thing that's the only truth is I am live, and do like an arrow thing. So that's what I think I'll do. Boom, 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 boom. I need a sound to add. I'm gonna do this one. What's hot right now? Ooh, a phone call, guys.
Call from
Dawn.
to accept, press 1.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I'm a Trump supporter.
Okay, and sir, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
Okay, all right. And why are you still supporting Trump?
I support Trump for many reasons. Main reason is the border laws that he's enforcing now.
The border laws that he's enforcing now?
Yes, border laws and immigration.
Okay, so if you don't mind me asking, what border laws is it that he's enforcing that other presidents weren't?
Well, he closed the border. The president had it wide open.
No, the border wasn't closed. I'm sorry, I'm editing a video while talking to you. My apologies. No, he didn't have the border closed. That's not a thing.
You said he didn't have the border closed?
The border's not closed.
So
we still have people crossing over.
So what is if it's not closed? Of course, there's going to be. You can't be 100%. I know that much, but I know it's a damn near 90% difference between before he was in office and when he entered office.
Yeah. So a difference in what though?
What is it that you're talking about? Entering illegally. People entering illegally.
Okay, so you are talking about crossings?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that is true. The crossings are down at the border. Yeah, they are.
Yes.
Is he deporting more people though?
Is he deporting more people?
Yeah, because how many people was it that Joe Biden supposedly let into the country?
Can you repeat that? You was breaking up a little. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. How many people was it that Joe Biden supposedly let into the country?
If I'm guessing correct, I want to say 22 million or something like that.
22 million people? Where'd you get
22
that number
million.
from?
I can't tell you exactly, but I know that last time I was reading up or checking up on it, that was somewhat a number I had.
Yeah, that's not a true number, sir. Actually, Pew Research Center actually says between 2 to 3 million people came into the country outside of a port of entry. All right. And that 10 million number that you might have been thinking of is actually from encounters. So people who just came into contact at the border. 22 million is a whole hell of a lot of people. We don't even have 22 million undocumented people in the country.
Okay.
Okay.
I could have been wrong on that, on those exact numbers, but
yeah, you
tighten
would
up the
be
border.
wrong. You
And
would be. But it's okay. It's
yes,
okay to be
I
wrong.
didn't
But
need that.
you mentioned the laws though, and the thing about it is, I wanted to know the laws. Like, what law is it that Trump is using that Biden didn't? Saying that Biden had open borders and Trump had closed borders. That's not naming a law. That's just saying somebody had open borders and someone had closed borders. What was the law?
What was the law?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you mean by what was the law? What was Biden's law?
Yeah, what was
And
Biden's law? What's Trump's law? Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't tell you the exact law,
Mm-hmm.
as in like what it's called in the bill.
And what bill?
Well, I'm sure it's a part of the big beautiful bill.
A part of the big beautiful bill? No,
Yes.
it's not. It's not. It's called Title 8. It's Title 8. And Title 8 is actually how you is how you handle deportations, and it's been in place for decades now. So it's Title 8. Biden used it, Trump used it, Obama, Bush Senior and Junior, Clinton, Reagan. Title 8's been around for a very long time.
Yes, Title 8 has been around for a very long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
You're correct about that.
Yeah.
I just looked it up because I'm doing this all off the dome. I'm not actually
Same.
researching anything.
Same. Yeah. So, with that being said, all right, what else is it that you like?
One moment.
Okay, sure. Oh, no, not the skedaddle. Why you hang up?
They went skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
Why you hang up, y'all? Why you do that? He ain't had to hang up. He didn't have to hang up, y'all. I'm smarter than you niggas. Okay, anywho. Go on. Okay, guys, tap the screen, share the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things, all right? And yeah, just like let's, have fun amongst yourselves. I'll go ahead and reset the goal here. I think it's probably going to be a pretty chill night. All right, we are on the backup page, and then I got my other backup to the backup on the thingy. I don't know what to say there, but yeah, I got my backup on the panel. So make sure you're following both accounts, guys, both accounts. All right. Please do that for me. Also, additionally, let's make sure that we are doing all of the good things, guys, all of the good things. All right. And what else can we do? Let's see. I was thinking, I don't know. What can we do? What's something fun to do? There is, of course, more news to talk about, of course. As you all know, Donald Trump signed an executive order earlier this week where he wants to create a voter roll where like everyone is going to be listed. That's why he's been asking for information from the states about their voter registration. Try to say that like 5 times fast. Okay. But anywho, so he has that in place. And you know what? Fuck all that. You know what I want to do? All right. What I want to do is let's watch something funny. Because, yeah. I want to laugh at people who support Donald Trump. I'm not even going to fucking hold you. Because why are you supporting that man? You all make no sense whatsoever. Like, please make this make sense, guys. Hey, they said, I remember succinctly, them saying that, Kamala would get us into World War III, right? That's what they said. And it was like, Donald Trump is going to be the president of no new wars. They kept telling us that. And we were like, nah, he's going to get us into a war. And then what ended up happening? He got us into a fucking war. And here we are. Thanks, Unc. I appreciate the choral love. Thank you, Unc. Hey, Unc, you gave me an idea earlier when you were on Political Slayers Live. You mentioned Cutwater. And I was like, ooh, the last time I had Cutwater was a good time, right? It was so awesome. And so what I did was I got some Cutwater. I did. Mango margarita style. Yeah. So if my eyes get low, you know why. There we go. Yeah, Cutwater is good. I ain't gonna hold you. All right. Phil just sent me something here. Let me see. I love when they say I'm not in front of a computer. They be like, I'm not in front of a computer. Thanks, Elizabeth. And I'd be like, okay, and I told you I was doing a video. This is all off the top of the dome also here. Like, what are we doing? Oh, let me explain that one to you all also. Because as you all know, I do take ADHD medication, but I think I need like the strongest dosage. But, we'll have to figure that out some other time. With that being said, here's the dealio. Title 8 is the thing. Title 8 is how we handle our regular deportations. And that's like the ones that are via immigration judge, so on and so forth. So they get orders and they get out of the country. All right. During Biden's administration and part of Trump's last year, so 2020, Title 42 was put into place by the CDC due to the worldwide pandemic that we were in called COVID. Why they always start talking when I try to teach y'all? Why they call when I try to teach y'all something?
Call from
Sean.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
All right. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 34.
34. Okay. All right. Have you ever been on TikTok before?
No.
Okay. So I'm just going to let you know, heads up, use TikTok friendly language. Do not mention any names of illicit substances. And also just be cognizant of like what it is that you say out your mouth. That's the best way I can put it. I appreciate you.
That's
okay.
No problem.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Sean. Okay. So why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, my perspective is I am an African American, and I actually think that it works out in our benefit. A lot of people don't think from this perspective, but he exposes a lot about the reality that we living in, and this fraud that we call America has to fall. And he's the chaos that we needed to wake us up.
What are you thinking of, like an accelerationist type view? Like just let it all crumble?
Well, not an accelerationist as far as white supremacy, but yeah, in the same perspective as in let's speed it up.
Yeah,
because
no, an accelerationist wouldn't be for like white supremacy. You'd be for white supremacy falling.
right,
Yeah.
right,
And so like
and getting our people out of our comfort
getting
and
our people out of our comfort.
right.
Okay, I'm taking stock of what it is that you say. So one quick thing here: did you actually vote for Donald Trump?
No,
Okay.
that's
Who
a
did you
whole
vote
nother
for?
topic. I don't vote red or blue. I don't vote for America.
You don't vote
I
at
don't.
all?
No, because we are POWs in the system.
Yeah. Hold on one moment for me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, welcome in. Token white friend raid is wicked, but welcome in, Brett Raiders. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, this is the backup page. All right, the main page got bananaed, so I'm on the backup page, and let's make sure that we're doing all of the good things. And I appreciate you all for being here. Make sure that we're tapping the screen, we're sharing and reposting a live, also knocking out those gift goals. And if you're not following me, the backup page, look in the top left-hand corner of your screen. Oh my God, I got it right the first time. Top left-hand corner of your screen, make sure you're following the backup. And also, if you look down at the bottom of your screen and you see that person with a mustache and a cowboy hat, that is my secret other backup page. So you should follow that one too. All right. And let's just do all of the good things, guys. I appreciate you again for being here. And what the fuck is this man talking about? I don't feel like yelling tonight. I guess. Lock in, Erica. Lock in. There we go. All right. Thank you so much for holding. I appreciate that. Okay. All
No,
right. So you didn't vote, but you say that you didn't vote because we're prisoners of this system or something. What'd you say? We were prisoners what of?
right, we are POWs to the American government.
POWs to the American government.
Right.
Explain.
Well, we've assimilated ourselves, but in reality, it's out of survival, right?
I'm listening to you.
And we were attacked. We were also deceived about the reality of who we are, where we come from. And it's the same concept as Maduro, where these people can come onto sovereign land and do what they want to do. Now, Maduro's case, I mean, that's his business of what he was doing in this country. But what if the United States decided to take over Venezuela? It'd be the same exact concept. All they have to do is just take the people of Venezuela and put them in slavery.
But that would basically be Western imperialism rearing its ugly head, along with so it's like a form of colonialism. That's what that would be. You
Right,
said something. You said we were lied to about where we came from. All
right.
right.
As far as the foundational, what they call foundational Black Americans now, we are those Mississippians.
Oh, okay. All right. So do you think that you like your people you originated here in this land in the
Right.
United States?
Black people were all around the globe, from Australia to China to Africa to Europe, here in the Western Hemisphere.
Mhm. Mhm. So, with that being said, all right. What are you saying? Are you a descendant of slaves or no? I just want to make sure I understand where it is you're coming from.
Yes, I am.
You are?
Even if that's not where our history began, but yes, I am.
I'm so sorry. Say that again.
I said yes, I am, even though that's where our history did not begin.
No, I
But
don't
we,
think that our history began as enslaved people. Not at all. We were people prior to. We had totally full lives. We had culture. We had kingdoms prior to being kidnapped and trafficked to the Americas. So there's that. But you don't think that your people come from Africa? I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
right, we were from here. Not saying that we aren't connected to the people of Africa. We're all melanated beings, but Black people were all around this world.
What proof do you have of that though? For real? Because even like your haplogroup wouldn't be able to substantiate that. If you phenotypically present as a black person, no, you wouldn't. There's nothing that would
It,
lead
the,
credence to what it
the
is that you're saying.
the thing is, we are told to identify as there are two people that they change the names of every couple years. That is God, and that is us. But we take what they say as being history. That is his story.
This
You
can't be
have to
real.
dive deep into your ancestry, and you have to be able to seek truth.
Sir,
My
your
journey,
people do not come from this land. The people that come from this land are the indigenous people. All
and
right.
we all,
The what they call the Native Americans are the ones that
and
come from Turtle Island. You don't originate with Turtle Island. Now it
we
is
went
possible. Hold on, let me finish. It is possible that prior to the transatlantic slave trade, all right, that like the actual implementation of it, that because slavery was did exist, like the enslavement of African people did exist prior to the transatlantic slave trade. All right, because we know that just it was established in what 1452 with the Papal Bulls, giving Portuguese and the Spaniards, along with other European countries, permission, all right, to do the trafficking. But it went into full effect in the early 1500s. So, like, the thing is, though, is that like you may have been over here before the first slaves hit, like the first transatlantic slave trip hit the U.S. shores in Virginia in 1619, but that doesn't mean that your people actually originate on this land. Like, do you think that like you do you think that like when Pangea was a thing that you pretty much like yeah,
Have
what the
you heard of
fuck is
Pangea?
happening? I can't even put it into words. Go ahead.
Sweetie, have
Yes,
you heard of Pangea?
I got. I do. I do. I know about Pangea.
Right. So all of these lands were connected. That's my point.
I just told you about Pangea. Of course, I know about Pangea.
You didn't just tell me
I
about it.
did. I said, are you saying that when all this was Pangea, that means when the when the continents were all one big landmass together prior to separation? All right, like, are you thinking that instead of your people going, to the west and like going like to that to fucking, I can't take you seriousness. I'm sorry, I can't take you serious. You fucking believe that your people were from the United States. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna
that
lead credence to that. I don't have to pretend that
people
this
are
is real.
indigenous people.
What?
Those are the ones that sold us out
Were you
to
riding
work
dinosaurs?
for them.
Was your people living with dinosaurs?
Those people look like Mongolians if you do your research.
No. Did your people ride dinosaurs? Yes or no?
I don't know that.
Oh, okay. All right.
What's up with
What's
this?
what's Middle Earth? What's
What's up
Middle
with this
Earth?
argument? Why
What's
can't
Middle
we stay?
Earth?
Why are we bringing in straw man arguments
This is
into
not a
this?
straw man argument. These are questions. Do you know what a straw man argument is?
Your
A straw
question
man would be
has
me. A straw
has
man would be me poorly explaining what your argument is. No,
your
that's not
questions
what it
have
is.
nothing. You're doing deflection techniques right now, and you're getting the.
I'm not doing deflection techniques. I'm trying to understand where your mind is.
Do you know anything about the Black Indian tribes that were down south, New Orleans, Florida, Georgia? And do you really think that transatlantic slave trade is
So
completely true?
what's your tribe? Oh yeah, the transatlantic slave trade is definitely true. It's historical record.
Mostly came to America.
I'm sorry, what?
It, you think all those slaves mostly came to America? They did not.
No. No, only about 300, I think it's like 319,000 made it to the shores of America. The majority of the 12.5 million people that were kidnapped from Africa, from Central and West Africa, actually landed in Brazil. So there's
Correct.
that part. Landed in Brazil and then other parts of the Caribbean and Latin America, so on and so forth. But in regards to us here in the United States of America, you do know what happened once they stopped the Atlantic slave trade, right?
What happened, sweetie?
Breeding farms. Again, we have historical record of these places. Matter of fact, in one of the states that you just mentioned in Florida, there's a prolific one where they
Right.
bred black people. This was
And
all over the South.
those breeding farms was also to mix the DNA.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a reason. There's a reason why they took the kids away from the parents and put them in different
To mix
and
the DNA? What do you mean by mix the DNA?
be able to confuse those who are of royal descent and who have a legal birthright to the land, just like a white man marrying into a household for the woman, and he would steal the land from them.
Can you make this make sense for me? Explain it to me like I'm 5.
How simple could I make it?
I don't
You
know. Try to simplify it
have
some more.
you have to dive deeper into
Oh
your
my God,
heritage to
y'all,
figure out
y'all
what's
don't
really
love me.
going on.
Y'all don't
There's a
love me. Why are
reason
we
why
doing this?
immigration is so
Why
huge,
are we
why
doing
we are
this?
the
This
great
is
melting
crazy
pot,
work.
and they use
Wicked.
the pain and suffering of our ancestors to be able to
I don't know what this
completely
man talking
subject
about.
us and keep us from this birthright that we have here in America. There's a reason why they still
I
can't
don't
get
think you
rid
can
of
hear
us
this,
and
but
send us
y'all
to a
can.
different place.
Oh, wrong one.
Help me.
But they hide that truth from us.
Me.
And we are waking
Nigga.
up, but we're still not there.
Help me.
We're still connected to this fraud that's called the United States government. And now it's to the point that everybody is getting screwed because what they do as certain elites is they try to create this
I
whole
want to
race
ask him, did he
narrative and
serve time
everything.
in
That's
prison?
part
But I
of
don't
it.
know a nice way to ask
But
it, so I'm just going to
certain white
ask him.
people don't realize that they're slaves too, still to this system.
Yeah, you be thinking about classism there, but I get what it is that you're saying.
That's
So
because
I
they
I
over
have a
us.
question for you. I have a question for you. I'm real talk. All right. And
You
I don't know like a cool way to ask it, so I'm just gonna
and
ask it. All right. But I promise you, I mean no
you
offense. Have you
listen
ever
to
been
the
to prison? Did you serve
comments.
time?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
I'm a well-educated black man, hard-working black man, and a black man that sees through this matrix.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Itchy, you talked to him before or something? What in the hell? How is
And I
Itchy calling
believe the reason
everything?
why I
This
support
is
Trump
wicked work.
is because he is the chaos and he is the pride before the fall.
He is a pride before the fall. Okay, so my question for you, it's not even a question, it's more so of a statement then. All right,
Create.
because whenever there's a destruction of a system, so when basically systems become old and there are new systems that are put into place, you know, the people that typically actually end up being harmed the most are the marginalized people, meaning us, black people, black and brown people.
That's because we don't realize who we are, so we refuse to come together. And they put certain um, things to idolize, certain distractions in front of our face, the bread and circus, so that we continue to be confused.
So let me ask you, do you identify yourself as a foundational black American?
Well, that's part of it because I know my lineage, but
Okay,
overall, I am a child of the Most High.
you're a child.
Now, I do identify as that. Same way I identify as a nigga because there
You
is
have
a
to identify as a nigga, but okay, you got it. No, the reason why I ask you that because I was going to ask you about delineation. Like, are you trying to delineate yourself from other Africans? But I don't
no,
hear you. I don't hear
no,
that from you.
don't bring divisiveness into it.
Okay, got you.
I'm not trying to delineate from anybody.
Okay.
Now, what needs to happen though, as far as Africans, as far as Latinos, as far as any other melanated person, just like the difference between Mexican and Mexicana, how certain
Mexicano.
Mexicans are racist towards Guatemalans, but they're the same
They're not.
people.
They're not racist against them. Just
Melanated people around the world need to come together.
probably
Same
bigoted.
thing with Asian people who don't realize that their descendants come from Africa. Buddha was an
So
African.
you think that like everyone should just like team up together collectively and as a collective just what like come and like fight
My
against white supremacy?
We're starting to get there. My point is that we have fell mentally and physically into a system that is meant to destroy us. And
Don't disagree.
we think because of certain comforts that we have right now, which are very fragile, we think that we safe. And we play these gangbang games, US versus this place. Africa wasn't even called Africa.
But another
North
thing though is this
called
the main thing though is what because here's what I want to
so
ask you.
we
Um
ain't attaching ourselves
no.
to just like our jobs. We
Okay, I
attach
get
ourselves
it.
to titles until AI comes and destroys the shit.
Yeah. No, I
And then
totally get that part. I get what it is that you actually are saying. All right, is pretty much is that we have to our own detriment been a part of this system. I can get that
right,
part. I understand that.
point that now
I totally get it. But here's the thing: you have to live in this system, though. We have kids. Like our kids have to live in this system. So what I fully believe is that liberation. Stop talking while I'm talking, because when you talking while I'm talking, you can't hear me.
I hear you. I'm
Okay.
listening to you.
All right. So what I was saying was, all right, is that we have to live in this system, right? And our children have to live in this system. Okay. And what I fully believe is that liberation doesn't come without revolution. All right. And revolution, as we all know, is deadly. All right. Are you ready to die for what it is that you say you support Donald Trump for, an end to this
I'm,
system?
I am completely ready for it. That's why I'm talking to you like this. But this
Oh,
is the
okay.
thing. When I speak about comfort, that's where people get scared at.
Okay,
That's
so
what
what's the next move?
that's where you see the chaos coming in right now, and the fright, the fear. We have to get over the fear of
Man, ain't nobody. I don't think these people are afraid of anything. If anything,
warfare.
you can't. No, hold on one
Warfare.
moment. The
See how
people
real
aren't
it is.
afraid. People are in fact comfortable, but they're not
People,
afraid.
white supremacists have been trying to bait us this whole Trump regime into going into civil war. When civil war actually comes, if it doesn't come now, it's going to come in the future. And
Well,
when it comes, you're going to see just how fearful people are because they have things to lose, right? But what I'm
yeah, this
saying is that
outside of my wheelhouse. I ain't even gonna hold you, boss. Like, nope.
the things that we are attached to, the
Lord
things
Jesus.
we hold on to, the things that we are trying to save and protect in this name of America, who still, they just had a voting at NATO, still
So
wanted not the greatest just genocide in history to our people. They still won't acknowledge it, and they wonder why things are happening the way they're happening. But they're still trying to gaslight us into it.
gaslight us, and I don't even want to know. Listen, I have a quick question for you. What do you do for a living?
I am a driver and I'm an investor.
You're a truck driver?
Yes.
Itchy, what the fudge, friend? What do we do? Itchy, Mr. Itchy, how the fuck are you calling all of
Are you
this?
still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Give me just a second. How are you calling all of this? You know everything. Do you know this guy's issue? This is you? Like, you got someone to call me? What the fuck are we doing here? This is wicked. Tell me what to ask him next, because this is crazy. He doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What are we doing? He hasn't been to prison. He said he hasn't been to
Can
prison.
I ask you one thing, sis?
Doop, doop, doop. Oh,
Are
fudge
you a
sickle.
believer in God?
Do I believe in God? Yeah.
Do you know the differences in who God really is?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm that deep into it.
What's your religion?
I actually don't practice any organized religion, but I believe in Jesus Christ, so I would say Christian.
Okay. Do you know about the Crusades?
Yes, to know about the Crusades. What about them?
So, do you know about the Vatican? And you talked about the papacy. So, when you connect yourself to an Ian, right, you're connecting yourself to property. Just like these churches have 501(c)(3)s and certain things where they have to go through seminary school in order to be able to preach, but they're not preaching truth. In the Bible, it says, you shall not change God's word, but there's so many different Bibles and things like that, right?
Your name is Sean?
Yes, my name is Sean.
Okay. You know what, Sean? If I garden, I may be able to engage, but I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want you to waste your breath nor your time on having this conversation with me because I'm gonna let you know. I don't think I can engage. I do just have one question for you. It's coming from the chat. Um, do you believe in the Anunnaki?
I am, I have studied the Anunnaki, yes. So I know
Okay.
about Wu, Inky, and Lil. I know about the story and everything like that. Sumerian text. What is that?
Okay.
What does it have to
I
do with it?
I this I swear to God. It was a question from the chat. Like this person in the chat has basically called every single thing about you. They knew that you were a truck driver. They knew that you had never been to prison. They knew that you were indigenous. Fucking A. They knew that you were aware of the Anunnaki. Anunnaki, however you pronounce it. This is wicked. Again, this is outside of my wheelhouse. Once I have it set up to where we can do phone calls between the panelists and people who call in, I'll definitely let you talk to that person. But this is outside of my wheelhouse. I hope you have a great day and have a wonderful weekend. I'm not. No, no. All of you. I'm not doing that. I'm not engaging. Right.
Call from.
Michael.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, caller, are you a Trump supporter?
I'm on the fence about it.
You're on the fence about it? Okay, I'm looking to speak to Trump supporters. So, like, if you had to vote today for Kamala or Trump, who would you vote for?
I would probably lean more towards Trump.
Okay. All right, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 38.
Okay. All right, hold for one moment, please. Thank you. All right. Hey, Swan. Bruh. I still haven't posted the live video yet, y'all. I forgot. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I forgot. What is happening? I don't know what is I don't know. I want to read some thank yous though. I do want to read some thank yous. So I'm just gonna post this here. I posted the video finally. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to be a serious person. I really do. I want to be serious, but I couldn't take that serious. Thank you so much to Joshua. Hi. I'm sorry I said your name, but hi. You got your hoodie. Yay. I'm so happy you got your hoodie. I hope you love it. All right. Shout out to you. You know who you are. I wonder what he's doing to prepare for this collapse he's hoping for. He said that he was fully prepared to unalive. He said that he was ready to go. And that's why I said, so what's the next move? But he didn't have a question. He didn't have an answer for what's the next move. He went into something different. And I was like, whatever. All right. Shout out to Just a Bill for the $15. Just a Bill said, took the night off. Just wanted to show some love. Thank you, Just a Bill. I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate you. If the bug hits, you're more than welcome to join. And shout out to Jocelyn for the $1. Jocelyn said, Erica, what is happening? I just tuned in. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. I was very confused the entire time. I'm not going to hold you. It's like a block right here. I couldn't get jiggy with it. I don't know what was happening. Anywho, let's get back into it. And thank you guys so very much for the love. All right. If you'd like to support the stream, support the live, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. All right. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. I want to thank you all so very much because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right, with that being said, let's keep it going. Let's get these likes up to 200,000 likes. Let's tap that screen. And let's get into this call with Michael. I believe that's their name. Hi, Michael. All right, thank you so much for holding. All right, so you said that you're on the fence, but you likely vote for Trump if that vote were held today. All right, so Mark, what has you still leaning Trump? Like, why are you still supporting him?
Well, for being really serious, I would have to say poop dick.
White men are not okay. They're unwell. You have to enunciate, friend. You have to enunciate. I'm pretty sure the chat did not catch that. That was so lame. Anywho, moving on. With that being said, all right, let's see here. I swear. Wait. You know what's crazy, guys? I can't tell if I lost the contact or not. Hold on one moment. They're calling from an unknown number.
Call from.
Stephanie.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, Stephanie, are you a Trump supporter?
Hi, yes I am.
Okay, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
22.
22? Okay, Stephanie, what slur is it that you're looking to use tonight?
Poop dick.
There you go. Like, what is wrong with these people? Like, sir, please go find some lotion and a movie to watch. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Weird. Just absolutely weird. Shout out to Sean, the other disgusted veteran, for the $5 over on the tube. Sean said, Queen Erica, I literally turned 60 on the 21st. I'm waiting on you, but you look way better than me. Yeah, I'm almost 60 at the end of May. So shout out to you. Happy early birthday, Sean. Drop some hearts in the chat for Sean, y'all. Also, Mr. Melvin sent $5 super chat and said, this isn't a movie, sir. For generations, we have been stripped, for centuries, we have been stripped of all of our human rights, and inciting chaos would not bring unity and equality. Liberation does not come without revolution, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Melvin. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat. If you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate y'all.
Call from
Joseph?
to
Hi, Joseph. Hold for one moment, please.
call from
Fuck.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hi. Oh, the other person hung up. I don't know who hung up. Oh, well, Joseph still's here. Hi, Joseph. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am, yes.
Okay. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I just really think, like all the things that he said on the campaign trail, he's doing, and that I just really poop dick.
You're weird. Are you okay? Are you lonely? Are you okay? Tap the screen, share the live, do all the good things. Are you okay? Just fucking weird. White men need to be lonelier. I'm gonna be honest. They need to be lonelier. Ooh, Stony, you said because you're not stupid, you should come on the panel and prove to us how not stupid you are. I give it about 10 seconds before you prove to us that you are in fact stupid. Oh my God. The joys of TikTok calls, man.
Call from
Brendan?
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Are you just creating phone numbers now?
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Okay.
Are you about to, okay. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah. We talked like last week.
Hold on one moment for me, please. Give me one moment. Hey, see that guy saying poop deck or whatever he said? I got a live visibility warning. So guys, tap the screen, share the live, like do all of the good things. All right. Like just knock it out. Let's finish up the whatchamacallits. What is it called? Let's finish up the donuts. All right. Continue to share the live. And yeah, just do all of the good things. This is the same guy? I didn't get a call from this guy though. Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, what happened there?
I put
You
you on
thought I was
hold.
the guy that called you before or something and just kept calling
You
you?
probably are.
I swear on my I have 2 little kids, and I swear on them that
The chat thinks
this
that
is the
you
first
are.
time
We'll
I've called
find
you
out.
tonight.
We'll find out. But
I
go
can tell
ahead.
you where I'm in. I'm in random in North Carolina. Why would I lie to you?
It's
What?
okay. I promise you it's okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, because of his immigration policies.
Thank you.
I
Thank you, Trailer
100%
Swift. Drop some hearts in the
wholeheartedly
chat for Trailer
believe
Swift.
he
I
is
appreciate
a
you, love.
full-blooded Christian. He has the best interests for this nation in his heart. Whether people believe that or not, I think he has been doing a great job.
Did you say that Donald
Everyone
Trump is
wants
a
to talk about a
full-blooded
war.
Christian?
Huh?
Thank you, Elizabeth, for the galaxy. I appreciate you.
What was that?
Did you say that Donald Trump is a full-blooded Christian?
Yeah, Christian, Catholic. Yeah.
Yeah, Donald Trump,
100%.
first things first, has never been a Catholic. Let's clear that up. Additionally, Donald Trump is definitely not a full-blooded Christian. I don't know what a full-blooded Christian is. Is it like a biological Christian?
You believe in Jesus. Well, you believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and that He died for your sins, and you will go to heaven for it.
When has Donald
That's
Trump
what a
ever
full-blooded
declared
Christian
his
is.
Christianity, though?
He just let out a whole Easter press thing, like today for Easter, hoping that everybody has a great Easter. It's to celebrate the resurrection of Christ, and he talks about Christ and all. So he's 100% a Christian.
You do know that
If you don't know that, you should watch a
was
little bit
Obama
more.
a Christian?
Was Obama, his middle name's Hussein, so I would say no, but
So
yeah, he might
Obama
be.
wasn't a Christian, but didn't Obama also send out an Easter message for all 8 years that he was in office?
Yeah, I mean, it just came out today, like not even that long ago. You probably just didn't see it yet, but if
It
you
doesn't. No,
see it,
I think the
it's
point
like
in which you're
it's Donald
missing,
Trump supporting Christianity. He's a Christian, 100%.
sir. I think the point that you're missing is that one of the duties of the president, all right, is to recognize any national holiday, all right, and Easter
Yeah.
is one of those days that the majority of Americans do celebrate, and so he
Do
has
you
to
want me to?
release
Do you
us.
want me to play it for
You
you?
don't have to play anything for me, but President Obama is
Okay.
actually a Christian. He is. He has a church that he attends and all that good stuff. He's actually a Christian.
So what's your
Donald
point?
Trump is not a Christian. All right. Donald Trump.
So he's not a
yeah,
Christian, and he spoke about how Jesus Christ died and rose for our sins.
So did Joe Biden.
Because
so did Obama.
because
so
it was
did Bush
Easter, he
Sr.
says
and
he
Jr.
believes these things.
So did Reagan.
What?
So did Ford. So did Nixon. So did Kennedy.
So,
So
but
did
did
Johnson.
they believe
so did
it or did they not?
Eisenhower. So did what's
So
his name
you
for
saying? So you're
Eisenhower?
saying
Truman.
either?
So did FDR.
So you're
so did
saying
Hoover. So did
you're saying
Coolidge.
one of them
so did
is
Wilson.
lying,
Like, what are
or
we
all
doing
of them are
here?
lying.
How long has the Easter egg
You're
roll?
saying one of them is
Hey,
lying, or
focus.
all
I
of them is
forgot
lying,
Carter. My
unless it's
bad.
the
I
black
forgot
man.
Carter. Sir, listen to me, okay? I
You
need you
got
to answer
smarter.
a
Is that what you
question.
said?
I need you to answer a question.
Damn retarded. Go ahead.
Oh, slur to run, slur to run. That's why I tell you, they are not well. They are not well, y'all. Not okay. Slur to run. If he says something racist, I didn't hear him anyways, because I can't hear them when I'm talking. So there's that part. But he definitely did a slur to run because he is a POS. So there's that part. Anywho, all right, tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things. All right, and I just want to let you all know that the Easter egg roll has been around since 1878. So since that time, and I think it was Rutherford B. Hayes. All right, yeah. Rutherford B. Hayes was the president that authorized it. And every year since, a president gives an Easter proclamation.
Call from.
What are we doing?
Easter.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Rutherford B.
Can
Hayes
you
was
turn
the
the volume
president
down in the background, please?
that authorized.
Call from.
Brendan.
Oh, shit. I don't want to talk to that person. I don't know how to block numbers on this thing either, guys, so y'all got to bear with me. Caller that called in and I hung up on you by mistake, you can call back. You can call back. I know you heard me because you were watching it, so you can call back. But yeah. Anywho, chat, I hope you know that I can see their numbers. You can stop saying that's him, that's him, that's him. I know who's calling now, so it's cool. I appreciate y'all. Anywho, what I was saying is that since Rutherford B. Hayes, they give an Easter proclamation, all right, and they talk about, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So we're going to decline this one, and we'll answer this one.
Call from.
Call back. I know you heard me because
Aristo.
call back.
To accept, press
What did
1.
he say?
To send a voicemail, press 2.
What I was saying was,
Sir,
is that
are you
since
able to
Rutherford B.
turn
Hayes,
the
they give
YouTube
an
on mute,
Easter
please?
proclamation, all right, and they talk about, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm going to decline this one. and we'll answer
Hey,
this one.
caller?
Call from.
Call back.
Aristo.
What a weirdo. Fucking weirdo. I'm so sorry. Like, what are we doing here? These people are just fucking weird, man. Like, they're not okay. They're not okay. So weird. So just strange. as hell. Anywho, if you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. Get in the box. You are the demographic of people I like to have a conversation with. All right. Yeah. Want to talk to you. See where your mind's at. Let's do that.
Call from
Christian.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Caller, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
35.
All right, and why are you still supporting Trump?
I'm heavily invested in Google.
You're heavily invested in Google?
I have my mortgage leverage. I'm like all in on Google right now.
You put all your eggs in one basket?
Not all of my eggs in one basket, but I'm like, if Google tanks, then I'm in trouble. So because of that, I'm like heavily invested, or excuse me, super supportive of Trump.
Yeah, that's stupid. You want
Okay.
what you want me to say to that? Like, so how do you think the conversation is gonna go?
It's a rational reason. It's not an emotional.
It's not a rational reason.
Completely
actually. It's
rational.
actually very silly for you to put the majority of your livelihood, like your wealth, into one company. That's not smart.
Okay, all right, but that's what happened.
I know it's not smart. So how did you expect this to go?
Well, hold on. Let me ask you a big question. Do you have any doubts at all? Like any doubts at all that it's possible maybe that Trump isn't alive right now?
Okay. I want to let you know something. Tin foil isn't cheap. I don't want to waste my tin foil on you. I'm not going to do it.
Because it's
also,
like
I have my hair in a top knot today. All right. So the tin foil wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I don't have a hat on. My hair isn't down. So the tin foil style just wouldn't work for me today. So,
because
no.
Drewski's AI video fooled millions of people.
If you want to do something that's actually based in reality, and that actually makes sense, then sure.
Put out a video,
but whatever
and
this
millions of people thought it was real. It was AI. It was a fake video.
I'm not doing this. This is stupid. That's crazy. All right, sir. Well, you know what?
Congenital heart failure. That's the word. Like congenital heart failure,
drink
right?
some water and take a nap. I hope you have a good day. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's do all of the good things. All of the good things, guys. All right. If you're hate watching on the TikToks, by all means, make the blue and pink people at the bottom of your screen turn gray. That means get in a box. Also, if you're watching over on the tube, you can dial the call-in number. That number is 720-295-4868. Again, that's 720-295-4868. Trump supporters, you are the demographic of people I like to have a conversation with. My screen just froze. I hope it's okay now. No, they're not okay. These people are not well at all. At all. Oh my God, what is happening here? Jeez Louise. I think I'm going to have to rethink a lot of things, guys. I don't know. One thing I like to do is I like to go to Don Lemon's page on the Instagram, and I like to look at the little videos that he posts because he stays extremely up to date on all that is happening, and I like him. So therefore, that's what we're going to do right now while we have some downtime. Okay, let's see here. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. And show it. That's not the right one. There we go. There's Don Lemon's page, guys. There's Don Lemon. Okay. I think I can make it a little bit bigger. Let's see. What's this one? Uh-oh. Oh, where is the sound at? I'm sorry, y'all.
And because he rose,
This is what that guy was talking
third
about.
day, he rose, he defeated evil, he conquered death, hell, and the grave. And because he rose, we all know that we can rise. And, sir, because of his resurrection, you rose up. Because he was victorious, you were victorious. And I believe that the Lord said to tell you this. Because of his victory, you will be victorious in all you put your hand
to. My God. Litty as hell.
Okay, look, let me tell y'all something. I grew up in the church. I grew up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Lots of churches, lots of evangelical churches, lots of Southern Baptist churches. I went to Catholic schools, Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church on Sundays. How do I say this? That was some bullshit. And if anything, that was blasphemous. For her to compare Donald Trump, the man who's cheated on every single wife that he's had, who lies every single day repeatedly, who...
Like, bro, that's what I wanted to try to get into with that person that was on the phone, but then they slurred. But, like, we have to realize Donald Trump cheated on his first wife with his second, the second with the third. He cheated on the third one with an adult film star. Ain't nothing wrong with sex work. Sex work is perfectly fine, but that's what he decided to do. Right after she had their child. I just want to let you know that, okay? And what are we doing? Also, this man definitely is a liar. I mean, he has been found civilly liable and criminally guilty, all right, of lying. Okay, I think people need to understand that. Like, with his fraud case that was brought on by the state of New York, what people get confused is that, yes, the judge did, in fact, throw out the amount of money that he had to pay, but Donald Trump is still a fraudster. He still committed fraud with his charities, okay? I need people to understand that. And what the fuck are we doing here?
Call from
Adrian.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Adrian, are you a Trump supporter?
Adrian, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you turn the YouTube off, please?
Can you turn the YouTube off, please? Put it on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was off.
Okay.
Can you still hear it?
No, I can't hear it anymore. Thank you very much. I can actually still hear it.
I can actually
turn it
still
off.
hear
Exit.
it. Turn it off. Exit.
Yeah, let me exit. I'm sorry. All right, is that better?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
It's not better at all.
Okay. Is that better?
I don't know. Is there an echo?
I don't
you
hear
still
an
haven't
echo.
turned it off, though. You just turned it down. I can still hear it in the background.
No, I exited. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. With that being said, I don't have time to. I'm not tech support. I'm not tech support. I don't have the patience to be tech support. I don't have the patience to be tech support, so I'm not doing it. All right, get a grip, please. Get a grip. Back to the dawn. Like, what are we doing here? Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, but so what I was saying is that with his fraud case in New York, the thing is that a lot of people confuse it and they say that that case was thrown out. No, it wasn't. The judge again threw out the amount that he had to pay in order to pretty much not restitution, but it might be restitution is the right word. I'm not sure. But he doesn't have to pay that amount. They put it down to a smaller amount, but he's still a fraudster. In the state of New York, he's still a fraudster. Additionally, he was found guilty of lying, falsifying business records 34 times. So 34 counts of that. All right. He's a liar. All right. Doesn't that go against what Jesus like preached or something? It does, right? Okay. All right. Also, he's just a really bad business person. He has no scruples about him whatsoever. None. So we have that going for him. Like, Donald Trump is nobody's Christian. Also, Donald Trump, all right, is haughty. Donald Trump said in front of a whole room of people to where it could be broadcast for the world to see, all right, that he doesn't like winners. He doesn't like winners. All right. He doesn't like people that are better than him. He wants to be the best person in the room. All right. So that everyone can talk about his accomplishments. That's what Donald Trump said. So there's that. Well, he's having his Ray Cohn moment. All right. If you have never seen Angels in America, it's a really good show. I don't know if HBO is still streaming it. It's a really good show. It kind of details like the style. It's a stylization of it, but it details like the last days of Ray Cohn, who was Donald Trump's fixer. It's very good, very good. It was a Broadway play, and yeah, HBO took it and made it to a series. It stars Al Pacino. I love it too. I love it too, Maya. I do. Let's listen to Don. Yeah, Roy Cohn.
co-ops people to pay his legal bills, who has been found liable for sexually assaulting or abusing a woman in the civil court, for all of the things, for starting a war because he wants to distract from his own shortcomings. And so for Paula White, who I believe is a snake oil salesman, a charlatan, to get up there and stand up there and compare Donald Trump to Jesus, every Christian or believing person in this country should be insulted by that, and they should be standing up against it. Donald Trump has risen again.
God always had a plan. On the third day,
Bruh. But that's what the guy was talking about, and that's what makes Donald Trump a Christian? Because somebody else said it? No. I believe the Bible because you know me, I can't quote the Bible that well, but I do believe that the Bible does say that you will know a Christian by their fruits, right? Is it by their works or by their fruits? Yeah, Donald Trump's fruits are rotten. I tell you, they stink. Anywho, all right, looks like we have someone over here. Let's see what's in the request. DJG.
How's it going?
Doing well. What do you want? I was gonna say.
I just got one question.
What's that?
So when Trump is out of office in a couple of years, are you gonna have the same hatred or dislike, I guess, for Republicans and conservatives who vote for JD Vance or Marco Rubio? Or is this just like a Trump thing? Because I think a lot of people on the left think that we're indebted to the man.
Conservatism. So the answer to your question would be yes.
So it doesn't matter. So it's not like a Trump thing. It's like a Republican conservative thing.
It's a conservative.
Because I don't think that Trump is conservative, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's who he aligns himself with. And he is conservative. Do you know what conservatism is?
But what values does Trump show that are conservative? Because
he's against progressive. He's against progressivism because he's rolling back a lot of policies that actually help push people forward.
I don't believe that. Like what? Are you like? I mean, yeah, maybe you could argue AB, but I think that again, that
talking about AB. Why are you worried about somebody else's uterus?
Well, no, because I'm saying that that's maybe one thing that I can see that maybe it wasn't progressive; it was more regressive.
The Trump administration, all right, they tried to go against. They tried to go for gay marriage. All right, they tried to go for that.
No, one person did.
They tried to go for it. The Supreme Court shot them down. Thank God. They decided to not even hear the case. Look at God. All right. Additionally, also Donald Trump has he is preventing certain demographics of people from serving in the military. Also, Donald Trump has rolled back many DEIA policies that were in place in the federal government, and has also intimidated private companies to do the same, which has negatively impacted a group of people that it didn't even help the most, but that'll be Black people. Okay. Additionally, what else has Donald Trump done? Donald Trump, via his EPA administrator, all right, Led Zeppelin. I don't give a fuck what his name is. His name is Led Zeppelin. All right. They rolled back the emissions testing, all right, which is really bad for our environment. He has opened up public land to be used. Also, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I read it in a Times article. All right. So we have that. And what else has Donald Trump done? Oh, also in regards to being conservative, he's with maintaining the status quo. He is the establishment.
And what is the status quo?
the status quo is white male supremacy.
I don't believe that.
You don't have to
White male
believe it.
supremacy.
I don't care if you believe it or not. You think I'm going to try to convince you of it?
I mean, like as a gay man, I will tell you that I do think that straight men can be a threat to the country because I think they see things in their view in a traditional way. So like I'll concede in that sense, but that's a very blanket statement. Like I know a lot of white or straight white men or just straight men in general, it doesn't even have to be white, who have
Dude,
conservative values, but
we
also
had
have a sense of progression as well.
nah.
You know?
Those two things don't go together. Progression and conservatism, they don't mix. They're oil and water. So here's the thing, though, is that we had C.Q. Brown as our Joint Chiefs of Staff, the man who was actually using diplomacy when speaking with Iran to actually come to an agreement. Right? That's what we had. Pete Hegseth, as the new Secretary of Defense, got rid of C.Q. Brown, a black man, an experienced black man with more than enough qualifications. Someone could even say that he was overqualified, but got rid of him and even said about him that he can't say whether or not C.Q. Brown received his position, not received, but earned his position if not for his race. He said that. Then he put in someone with a lower rank than C.Q. Brown in that position. But guess what that man was? He was white.
But I think maybe
Pete
you have to
Hex,
look at
hold
both
on,
of their
hold on.
resumes side by side.
Do we have to look at their resumes side by side when we actually know for a fact that C.Q. Brown actually does have more experience than the current Joint Chiefs of Staff? Additionally, Pete Hegseth is the one who has had a hand personally in preventing not just black people, all right, but also women from receiving promotions, from
Well, you might
gaining their
think I'm
stars.
crazy
That's
when I say this,
Pete
but
Hegseth himself is a virtual DEI hire.
Mhm.
He's a failed soldier. He was a
He was a
20-year
major.
a 20-year 04, meaning that he was a major. He was asked to leave. He was separated from the military. He replaced a 3-star general, a black man.
you know what? I'll concede to that. However, let me just maybe look at the maybe bigger picture because, like, for example, if you look at Trump and Kamala, I think on paper Kamala had a much better resume, let's say, but I think as a whole, she didn't maybe have the same charisma or messaging that Trump did, which is why people voted for Trump. But if you look at maybe the resumes side by side, without looking at them as maybe a person or a public figure, I think Kamala is better because she
Trump is the
like her
first
resume
president
just looks better.
since
But
the
I
60s.
think she doesn't have
Donald
the
Trump
same
is the first
messaging or
president since the 60s to promote an all-white anything. He literally promoted an all-white Super Bowl.
that Kid Rock thing, yeah, I think that was odd.
That was Turning Point USC
Yeah, that
USA
was
thing.
TPUSA.
Yeah. No, but Donald Trump promoted it though. He did.
Well, I think he promoted it because I think Bad Bunny just didn't like. I think Bad Bunny was just trashing him, so I think he was being petty, maybe.
When did
But
Bad Bunny trash him?
um, well, I'm assuming he's not a Trump fan, so naturally,
You're
because Trump has a
assuming.
very
What happens
because
when you assume?
you make an ass. But yeah, no,
Exactly.
but because I think Trump has such a fragile ego, if the Super Bowl performer is not a fan of his, he's naturally going to be like, "All right, fuck them. Let's watch TPUSA." That's just his ego.
So because somebody didn't support him, he supported an all-white Super Bowl festivities.
Well, I'm not even looking at it from a color perspective. I'm looking at it as a
I
like Trump supporter
I'm
perspective.
looking at it for what it was. It was him pushing back against the NFL promoting somebody that was not white. So they put on a party for all white people.
Exactly. Saying
Um,
this is the real America, the real halftime show. Think about that for a moment. Shout out to, let me make sure. I always click the wrong buttons when I'm trying to interrupt people. It's crazy. Shout out to Devin for the $2 super chat. Devin said, "Don't feed the trolls." I definitely don't. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate you, friend. All right, I'm gonna try not to. I promise. And thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. And Erosto, thank you. All right, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, if you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. All right, I want to thank you all so very much because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right, DJG. All right, Donald Trump and his administration, all right, are in fact trying to preserve white male dominance, so white male supremacy. All right, he has gotten rid of Kristi Noem, who, although I think that she truly was incompetent.
We're
right?
happy about that.
She wasn't good at her job at all. But when you put her resume next to Mark Wayne Mullen, all right, her resume is significantly better than his. She was the governor of North Dakota at one point. We do know that, right? So like she ran an entire state, right? But she was replaced by a guy who's essentially a plumber.
He's the guy that was beefing that other guy in, I think, in Congress or something like that. I remember I
Yeah,
was
he's
watching a
the guy
video,
that has
like
tried
people
on
take it
numerous
outside.
occasions to fight on the Senate
Yeah.
floor. So there's that. All right, he's not qualified to do the job. But yet, because he's a white male, there he goes. He has the job.
Okay,
Because
but
other
then if
white
he
men approved him.
but let's just say if he were to hire a black man or a black woman to do the job, you would say that they're like traitors to your race, or you would have
Name the
something to
black
say
people
about
in the
them.
cabinet.
Yeah, but I'm sure you would have something negative to say about them serving under Trump.
Name the black
So I
people
feel
in the
like it's
cabinet.
I don't know, Tim Scott maybe? Is he?
Tim Scott is not in the cabinet.
I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know.
Yeah.
But
There's
what I'm
one.
saying is
It's
if
Scott
they're
Turner. He gave him Department of HUD, of Housing and Urban Development. That's what he gave him. And he gave it to him because it has urban in it. So he heard urban and he thought black.
okay, but if you were to hire more black
We know that
people,
to
you
be
would
fact.
say
Hold on. We know that to be fact because the only other black person that was in his other administration had the same exact job.
Exactly. And that guy was a brain doctor. Why are we making a brain doctor, Dr. Ben Carson, the friggin' Secretary of HUD and not the Secretary of, let's say, HHS? Like, he made a guy who has a known brain worm, all right, who found a bear on a dead bear on the side of the road, then hitched it to his darn going car and dropped it off in Central Park. That guy, his Secretary of Health and Human Services.
I mean, maybe I don't look at it from a race perspective, number one, because I'm white. So I understand your perspective. But also, I don't think Trump even looks at it from a race perspective. I think he just looks at people that would be loyal to him. And that holds no race.
So he closed his eyes and picked the only two black people ever in his administration to be in the same position.
But don't you think, but do you not agree that he hires loyalists, not necessarily just white people? He's looking for people that'll be loyal to him.
And he hires
And
is
most
people who aren't qualified to do the jobs. I think that he actually is running a cacostocracy as we speak. I don't think that anybody, no matter what color they are in his administration, aren't equipped to do the job that they're assigned to.
Well, I see reports that he's like cleaning house. I know he got rid of Christie. He got rid of Pam Bondi. I'm pretty sure he's cleaning up more people. So,
Yeah.
yeah, he's looking for
To
people
bring
that'll.
in more white men. Who's a third person that's rumored for him to be getting rid of?
I don't even. I saw a. I don't know. It was a TMZ article.
His name starts with Cash and ends in Patel.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, but Cash clearly needs to be fired.
I'm just
He's been
saying,
a
though.
catastrophic disappointment.
But I'm just saying though, the two women and The Indian guy? Come on. Come on.
Kind of seems like he's electing or picking people to work for him that aren't qualified.
That part.
I mean,
It's too
I think we're
complicated.
we're looking at it maybe from like different lenses. I think Christy, Pam, and Cash, regardless of their race or their gender, have been catastrophic failures. So when you're a failure, you get fired. So that's the way I see it.
But he picks the best people. And Miss Erica, I heard you from the speak. I just want to say this. His first administration, he fired more people than any
Oh, yeah.
other administration, and he's following the same suit. So it almost feels like he's inept at doing his job.
He had a 92%, I think it's called attrition rate, is what he had. 92% in his first.
But he's
term.
also known for firing people. Like that was his slogan on The Apprentice. He's known like that's
Let's
his
not
thing.
even go there.
He fires people. That's just what it is.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Not even gonna go there.
So he'll give them
Can't
a
let you have
chance.
that one.
He'll give them a chance. If they don't live up to it, they're gone. That's how it is.
But I thought this administration he elected to pick loyalists to go in. These wasn't even people who had tenure as long time politicians. So even when he doesn't pick from the pool of long term politicians, and he picks solely people who are loyal to him, he still picks bad candidates.
Well, I to be fair, I wouldn't want to hire any more long-term politicians. They've all been catastrophic failures. That's why, and I know people have their thoughts on him. I think Pete Hegseth is very refreshing.
It's not what I asked you. The fact that he is not picking long-term politicians, now he's picking loyalists, he's still getting it wrong.
Well, when it comes to like on paper, Pam Bondi is very educated, and she, like on paper,
Hey,
she's
sir,
great.
what
She just
line
didn't
are
do the
you
job
willing to
right.
draw? I just got one more question, and I'm gonna drop
I
down.
knew he was gonna ask him that.
What line are you willing to draw that he can't cross?
Well, I will say, I'm a millennial. I'm 33. I think the people that support the war are like the 60 plus Fox News watchers. I don't want to say that my support has gone away or that was my line. I will say I'm not happy with it. And I'm a little bit conflicted on how to justify it, I guess.
Is it boots on the ground? Is it a video with a finger in the butt? What's gonna be your line?
Seriously, what is it?
I'll tell you this. He hasn't done anything yet to make me say like, all right, it's done. I think the war got me close to it.
Rounds or a finger in the butt video. That's what it's boiling down to.
To be honest, I don't have an answer for you right now. Listen, I want the Trump era to be over.
There a line for
I
you,
want the
though?
Trump era to be over because I'm waiting for JD Vance to come in. Like that's who I mainly kind of voted for. Like JD Vance is my guy.
For you. Yeah, unless Donald Trump kicks the bucket, he's all but ruined the JD Vance presidency.
Well, I think JD's going to win. Who did? JD called that about Trump?
No, Trump called JD incompetent. He doesn't even like him.
When? When did he say that?
You didn't hear when he was talking about JD and Walls?
Like recently?
Yeah. I'll play the video for you. I like playing videos.
Man, all we're gonna do is run videos of JD Vance calling Donald Trump America Smittler, and then play the videos of Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, I know JD has his issues with him in 2016. However, I was watching an interview, I think it was Trump and maybe like Laura Ingraham, when like the war first started. He said that JD Vance actually gave him pushback about the war because Vance was always against it. So to me, that shows that Vance actually had some balls to go up against Trump. Obviously, he's not going to tell Trump, like, we're not doing this and, like, put his foot down because he's the VP. But I think it shows that JD has a bit of a backbone and he has nuance to his, thoughts. That's just me.
Bruh.
Because
DJ, at this point, whatever helps you cope. Oh, fudge. Go back. I don't know those people. Okay.
Listen, I'm a JD. If it comes between JD and Trump, I'm JD personally. That's why I came here and I asked the
Play this
question.
video. Here you go. Is this the video or the damn picture? I thought it was a video. My bad. No, it's the friggin' thing. Oh well, at least it's on the chat.
That's why I came in here
There we go.
and asked that question when I first came in. Like, if this is just a you hate everybody because we support Trump, or if it's a Republican/conservative thing. Because, like, are you still going to hate us if we vote for JD?
Answer that. Can I answer that, or are you gonna play the video first?
You go ahead and answer it.
Oh, yeah, I hate y'all. I think that, yeah.
But I don't hate you guys.
I think MAGA. Yes, you do.
I can speak for myself.
You're finally getting pushback where we were begging y'all not to do this in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, all the way up until around 2022, 2023, when he finally started getting charged and indicted and convicted for things. That's when y'all story changed. Before then, it was fuck our feelings, lib tears, all of these different things. Y'all have the immaculate ability to have revisionist history, but for over 6 years, we tried to pull our friends and our families back from the brink of disaster where we are right now, and y'all gave us your asses to kiss. So we're not gonna do the y'all just hate us. You gave us every reason to hate you. We tried our best not to hate y'all. We don't hate conservatives. We don't agree with conservatives. We didn't even hate Republicans. We just disagree with Republicans.
Exactly.
You're the fucking Confederate, and we hate you, motherfuckers.
No, I don't think you actually believe that. I think we're just in a very heated.
I believe it with every fiber of my being.
I think we're in a very divided state in our country
We've
and in our world right now.
Yeah, we've never been united, and we knew that we weren't united, and we still didn't have a problem with conservative ideology. We didn't like it. We pushed and fought back against it.
But Trump is not a conservative.
Yeah, he's a MAGA. He's a
Confederate.
Like he's Jefferson Davison.
People, I don't even think Pete Hegseth is conservative. Like someone who cheats on their wife and shit like that. Like
what I'm saying.
I
what
do.
The fuck did you just? What?
Like people that cheat on their wives and while they're in marriage, obviously that's not a conservative value. Like, but I'm sure there's a lot of leftists who also cheat on.
They're a mixed bag of white nationalists and white Christian nationalists. Their main thing is that, again, they believe in white male supremacy. That's what they believe in. All right. They want this country, all right, to be homogenous. They don't want diversity of any kind. All right. They don't even see the humanity in white women. They only see white women as incubators to continue the race. That's what it is.
Well, what about me, someone who's white but part of a community?
They don't like you either.
See, I reject that.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to say this to you, DJ, because I've known you for over a year now. So I'm just going to
Well, it's been a lot longer. This is like Alina's live. I remember that. Which was like 2.5 years ago.
I don't know if it's that long.
Like 2 years ago, maybe.
So what I'm going to say is, bro, is that you're going to have to like learn that you're going to have to pretend. You have to go back into the closet. Because they don't like you either.
But I hate this sentiment when I get from straight people where it's like they don't like you this and as I'm like trying to essentially you guys are trying to put like fear in my heart, I guess, to like be fearful to live.
It's not fearful.
Just to live.
It's not fear, it's awareness.
You're telling me that people hate me and
they don't like you, bro. They do everything that they can to basically wipe away your existence. Like they just mentioned it in the comment section, but conversion therapy. All right. Do you know that the Supreme Court just blocked a state's ability to stop, to abolish conversion therapy? The Supreme Court just did that. A Supreme Court that Donald Trump made conservative by appointing 3 conservative judges. So he's given them a majority, 6-3.
Well, I mean, naturally, if you're a Republican president, obviously you're going to appoint people that lean right. Just like if you're.
Are you sure about that? I mean, because there's one thing with leaning right, you know what I mean? And like being conservative. But there's another thing when it comes to you're pushing an agenda. And this Supreme Court that we have in place are definitely pushing an agenda.
I don't think so, because to be honest, I don't think that birthright citizenship thing is gonna like pass. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be struck down.
The reason why the birthright citizenship isn't going to pass because it would pretty much just be too much work. And it would be too much work because they'd actually have to amend the Constitution because the case president wouldn't change the wording of the amendment itself. It wouldn't change the wording of it. And what it would have to be is it would have to be worded in a way in which it states that one parent is an American citizen. So that's why if you look at all of the case precedent for the 14th Amendment thus far, it has been an affirmation of the wording of the amendment. This, what they're trying to do, would go against how it's written. And so then therefore they would have to change it. Just like they had to repeal, what was it, the 18th Amendment? They had to repeal the 18th Amendment. I believe it was the one about the alcohol. Why am I blanking on this? I know this information. My God. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Was that the 17th or 18th Amendment? The one that prohibition, that banned alcohol.
I don't know. You're smarter than I am.
It's okay. It'll come to me eventually. But yeah, so I agree with
I was just saying, I don't want to be like, I don't want.
What you say, Itchy?
I say I'm down here going back and forth with this soft shoe ass knuckle.
No.
I wasn't even paying no attention to what y'all said. This motherfucker talking about some. We don't know what MAGA means.
Oh, get in the box. Get in the box. Request up.
Old corn on the cob selling ass nigga down here.
Get in the box. Request up, please.
I know a lot of black men actually voted for it.
It was godly. Oh God! Please don't do no.
We gonna get freedom by growing corn and beans.
Absolutely fucking not. No, Itchy. No, Itchy. If I bring him up, you have to talk to him.
I don't want to talk to that barter trade ass nigga.
Okay. I'm not doing that. Shit, I'm not.
But aren't most black people, especially black men,
trying to center yourself?
Aren't they conservative?
Stop trying to censor yourself. We were talking.
Absolutely not. Because if black people were conservative,
well, mainly black men,
you would see a pattern of black people voting conservatively. We don't. Just because we go to church or take care of our families, or that's not conservatism, bro.
That is conservatism.
It's not conservatism.
No, it's not. It's pretty much like what you're supposed to do. Like you're supposed to take care of your family.
Well, no, going to church, having family values, having
You think that people on the left don't have family values? I'm on the left.
They do.
You
I
think
think
I have family values. You think I don't take care of my kid?
Well, I think you're conservative in that regard. I think you have. You're not as progressive as you think. I think we all have.
Y'all sound stupid. I don't know what makes y'all think that y'all have the rights and ownership of being good parents, regardless of whether you're in the house or not. I don't know what gives y'all the right to think that y'all have the patent to being good parents. My grandmother went to church. My mother went to church. My father went to church. We have a family church, and nobody votes conservatively because.
But the church teaches you.
You don't believe in God. You don't believe in God. You believe in faith. You don't believe in God. You don't. There's nothing that you do as a conservative that is Christ-like. Nothing.
But the church is not progressive, though.
Oh, sorry. Also, I really do hate to say this, DJ, but you have to think about it. They call your existence an abomination. I kid you not. The reason why my live got my main account is on a banana right now, I don't get to come back until Sunday, is because I had a caller call in. And you know what he asked me? He said, "What is the merit of homosexuality?" What? What do you mean what is the merit? And I had to think about it, the merit of homosexuality. I said, "What are you doing? Are you trying to ask me to like validate their existence, like their humanity? What is it?" He was like, "Yeah, why should it exist? Why should homosexuality exist?" I had some choice words for him because no. All right, as a
Well,
human,
listen, here's what I'll say about that.
you don't have to no, I'm not asking you to respond to it or anything of that nature. What I'm saying is that people like him on the right, there's millions of them. All right. And this isn't to put fear in you. Again, this is to make you realize that you, all right, are choosing your whiteness, your maleness over your own humanity. They don't think that you should exist, bro. I think you got to realize that.
Remember in 2016 when Hillary sunk her campaign by saying the basket of deplorables? I actually agree with her. The guy who came up here and said homosexuality, the whatever you were talking about was a merit or why should they exist? Those are the basket of deplorables that she was talking about. So, and those people have no coming back from them. But if you look at JD's interview with Joe Rogan, he spoke very moderately about the gay community. He was talking about the normal gay guys, and a lot of us just exist. And a lot of us, you know, we don't really give a shit what the bumfucks in Alabama care about because their minds are never going to be changed. So those people, they're a dying breed. Let's just put it that way. So
JD
when
Vance,
those people come up,
JD
it's
Vance
like
has a whole beard, sir.
had a whole what?
He has a whole beard.
Beard?
Oh, Ushi.
Yeah.
He about to get a new one. Her name is Erica Kirk.
I think well, JD is very handsome, so I don't
I
actually
forgot you was
he's like
gay for a moment. I was like, okay, you said that like you liked
he's
him.
like my
Yeah,
he's
that's
like
why I
my
was telling. That's exactly why I was telling him.
Mm-hmm.
You're in support of a man that's basically in the closet. I don't understand why. I don't understand why you think that that's strength.
Well, I mean that's a personal decision. If people aren't ready to come out, I'm not going to hold that to them. I
So
mean,
if he's not ready to come out,
but
then we should
how can you
expect
say he's
if
in the
he's
closet?
not ready to come out and he's the leader of the free world, that lets you know that he's willing to put you back in your closet.
But wait, how do you know that he's secretly in the closet? He has a wife and 3 kids and a
His
4th on the
eyes
way.
really don't nobody do a smoky eye like JD Vance.
That man
Nobody.
has a mean
No,
smoky eye.
okay. I think a lot of people that say that are just jealous. He has beautiful eyelashes. Like, oh my god. I know we're getting to like a
beautiful eyelashes my whole life. I don't care nothing about his eyelashes. I'm talking about the fact that he's not willing to be open. See, me
you
personally,
genuinely think that just because he has, or even if wait, you think that straight men can't wear makeup?
Straight men wear makeup all the time.
So then what's the issue? It doesn't mean that he's in the closet just because he has eyeliner, which obviously he
A
doesn't.
lot
He was
more
just
to it than that, but you know.
okay.
Hey,
But
Erica.
Hi, Liv.
Hey, I'm sorry. Erica.
Liv. Hi.
Hi. What to do, Itchy? I just came up because I was eating hibachi,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Then, texting one of my BFFs. We had a kiki. It was a great moment. So then I scrolled through, and I'm just sitting here as I'm about to leave this restaurant. And I scrolled into this
The
live.
other R&B nigga I seen you take a
and I
shot
hit,
at was me.
Oh, that was me. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, who said that?
it's like what?
And so all I hear is JD Vance is attractive. All I hear is
I
it's
think
okay for
JD.
men to like listen. And so this is what I heard. Listen, I'm just telling you on my perspective. That's all I'm saying. Is that great kiki with my friend? I was gonna come in here, throw some gifts real quick before I go outside because I'm about to go outside. But then I hear, oh, JD Vance is attractive. Like, hey,
No,
it
we're
may
not
be
just
big
gonna
enough.
slide No,
How
Erica,
large
we
is
not
this?
sliding by
Now,
that. No, Erica, Erica, we're not. Throw the
Why
gift,
not?
nigga. Throw the gift.
Oh yeah,
He's
throw the
more than
gifts.
attractive.
Throw the gifts, nigga. No, but that was funny. No, DJ is a gay man. So is that's it. But even if he was straight, it's okay to say another
no,
man is
it's not.
handsome.
I'm
I
not.
don't know
I'm
what y'all
I
not
think
talking
talking
about.
about. I'm not talking
he's
about
more
that
than
he's saying it's
handsome.
handsome. It's not that.
Uh-huh.
It's not that. It's not what I.
It's
That's
just that
not my issue.
JD Vance is in fact not attractive. Okay. Oh, I'm the wrong one.
Yes, like
Okay.
we're talking about JD Vance. We're talking about JD Vance, and like,
Yes, he's
ew,
skinny
like
now.
what the fuck? What are you talking about?
He lost a bunch of weight.
I'm definitely disagreeing with you. First of all, for me, the beard, he looks like a muffin in the face. What is his hair doing?
Wow.
That isn't okay.
He has beautiful hair. He has
That's not
beautiful
okay.
eyes, beautiful eyelashes.
No, you fucking
He's
listen,
tall.
listen.
He's like
He has
6'3",
horrible hair
6'4".
like his policies.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
He's
It's
a
horrible.
he
Listen, you
speaks
have
very
horrible,
eloquently.
horrible taste. You have
Well,
horrible taste.
you're
Okay.
straight, so he's not for you.
Comfortable
He's for me.
space now, Erica. I know that I'm not leaving you by yourself. You
But
are in
listen,
great hands. My mother's up here, Liv and Rowdy.
yes,
I'm gonna bid y'all a fun to do, y'all. Good night.
Hey, good night, Mr. Itchy.
I love good bro.
I'm sorry,
I'm about to
guys.
hop
Oh my
down,
god,
but
over here.
I want you,
Good
I
drink
just
water
want
you
you to
have.
know, like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, do better, dude. Like there's so many more attractive people in this world than him. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. You could do, like, I don't know you like that. And I don't know if you're a Trump supporter. I have no idea. But, bro, no,
I am.
bro. Like, it's like falling in love with the Michelin man. It's not no future in that. Don't do
But
it.
what
Okay?
he's
Don't do
tall,
it.
he has nice hair, he has nice eyes, nice eyelashes. Okay, don't put up that picture, obviously. That's clearly
Look at that. What are we talking about?
he's also lost a
What are
lot
we
of weight
talking
too.
about right now, yo? All right.
Bro,
Anyways, look, dude.
DJ,
Dude,
I'm
I'm
so
not even gonna lie
concerned
to you.
about
I
you.
came in
Mm-hmm.
so concerned. Look, but Erica,
Yes, friend.
hey, thanks for having me up. I'm about to hop down and do hood rat things.
Okay. Are you
And
gonna
then if
go
you
live
still up
later?
later, we can do hood rat things.
Okay, yay. Okay, you
No,
read my mind.
I'm gonna be in a live later. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna do some hood rat things.
Bet.
All right, but listen, main point from this whole conversation
Mm-hmm.
is that DJ, I need you to have better taste. Okay, right now you just eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We grown now. Get you a charcuterie board. Okay,
A
charcuterie board.
charcuterie. A
Well,
charcuterie
if it
board.
Yes,
makes you feel any better, my dream
yes.
name is actually, Ryan Phillippe?
Okay, that's much better.
That's like my
Come in
ideal
with
name.
that.
But JD
Okay,
Vance, like,
that's way better than what you were just saying though. Like what are we
well,
talking about?
that listen,
That's
I
so much better. If you had said that, I would have never requested. But JD Vance and then the whole couch thing, bro.
Right.
Like there's no way.
he was a young kid, he did stupid things, he was experimenting. What do you want?
Oh my god. All right. Anyways. Listen, I need one thing, Erica. You know the seawater that you got?
Mm-hmm.
Before I come back, I need you to finish one of those.
Okay. It's in this big ass mug.
Yeah, but before, so that counts as one. After that one, you got to finish another one for me.
I'm a lightweight though.
After that one,
I
you got to
can't do
finish.
that.
No. Do bad things later.
Okay.
Got to finish it.
Do all the good things.
Have a blessed one. Do all the good things.
Do a mod. Oh, you left. I said do a mod announcement. Hey, Mr. Rowdy.
Hello, Miss Erica Shante. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome.
Just taking a break from my documentary and scrolled into this conversation.
Fun
Yeah,
times.
I didn't mean to derail the conversation with my gayness about JD Vance, but he's
You
just
didn't derail the conversation. That shit was
he's
funny.
just he's a very I mean, I would go as far as he's handsome. I think he's hot too, but that's just me.
I'm questioning your choices.
Well, again, my ideal man would be like Ryan Philippe in Cruel Intentions. Like I like that. But JD can also get it too. So
Oh my gosh, you like bears and twinks?
well, I
Wait,
wouldn't
can I
consider
say twinks? I don't know if I can say that or not. Can I say
it
that?
doesn't offend me. I don't care.
Okay, all right. Just make sure I can say it. Okay, cool. Go on. You have range.
Yeah, I like country boys too.
Rowdy, you talk to him. Rowdy, talk to DJ, man. What are we doing?
Is he gay too?
Rowdy is.
Okay, so then can you see the attractiveness with? I mean, obviously
No.
it's objective, right? But he's clearly a good-looking man. He has blue eyes. He's tall. He has a nice beard. He has really nice lips too. Like I don't
Guys,
know.
we're
I feel
talking
like
about JD Vance right now. I just want to let y'all know that. Chat, we're talking about
Imme-
JD Vance.
I'm not talking about
Immediately
Trump.
no. Immediately no.
Well, to each their own, I guess.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Oh, Mr. Rowdy, I'm gonna do a mod announcement really quick, and then
Okay, sure.
we'll get into it. All right, y'all. Thank you all so very much for being here. We have over 400 people between the Tube and the TikToks. All right, so let's make sure we're doing all of the good things. If you are here on the Tube, let's make sure that we're tapping that screen. Let's get these likes up to 300,000 likes. I think I'll be satisfied with that. So let's do that. So tap the screen. Also, guys, continue to share and repost the live. And I'm doing the heart kissy thingy, facey thingies. All right. I have had some seawater. All right. You don't know what that is, some of you, but I know what it is. And it might be a cute kiss. It might be a sloppy kiss. I have range. We'll never know. You just have to send it. See? It was a sloppy kiss the first time. Let's see what happens on the next one. With that being said, let's make sure we are doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right. If you're not following the backup to the backup, which is totally not Erica Shantae down at the bottom of your screen, I look really cute with a mustache and a cowboy hat. Follow that account. Also, additionally, make sure that we are following this backup. Mwah. See, make sure we're following this backup account here in the top left-hand corner of your screen. All right. And also make sure we're following Mr. Rowdy and doing all of the good things for him while he is here. And I think I have some thank yous to do. I have a thank you. Thank you, Miss Poochie. Thank you so very much for the $5. Miss Poochie said, I love you and Ishi together. I love us together too. So there's that. All right. Focus, Erica. God damn. All right, I was doing something. All right, thank you so very much, Miss Fushi. I appreciate. Oh, I'm missing the kisses, guys. Let me focus, and then we do the kisses. Okay, I promise. Also, shout out to Jocelyn for the $1 over on the PayPal. Jocelyn said, "I can't believe this man is simping for a politician that doesn't care about him. He's probably simped harder."
He does care about us, and I can
I didn't kiss.
I can take the politics out of it and say a man looks hot.
Okay.
Not all about.
You mean, you know what? If that's what whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever.
I mean, I don't agree with Gavin Newsom on probably 100% of anything, but I can say he's a decent looking man.
It's Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, well, actually, you know what? He reminds me of like an evil, like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. He kind of like.
I can't take this. Let me finish this, please. Shout out to A. Pearson for the $10 super chat. A said, "Why are Republicans fighting proxy wars when Israeli lawmakers want to ban Christianity in their own country? I think they forgot the pearls before swine Bible verse." Oh, snap. I'm going to have to read that Bible verse. I'm about to Google it. Also, shout out to SM for the $10 super chat. They said, "Word, that dude was wild the other day. I couldn't believe the stuff dude was saying." SM, yes, he was absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Ugh, disgusting. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. I appreciate all of your love. Keep doing all of the good things, guys. All right. Again, thank you very much. If you'd like to support the stream, support the live, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo, and also have a Zelle. Everything with Erica9@gmail.com. All right. And if you are over the tube, you can send a super chat. I appreciate y'all. Everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right, let's get back to it. I'm going to let Mr. Rowdy have this conversation. I'll just be back here making kissy faces, and that's it. Y'all have fun.
We can change the subject. I didn't mean to.
You two can have a conversation. I don't mind. I know I got something stuck in my throat, and I need to get it out, though, for real. I'm about to die over here, y'all. I've been struggling for the last 5 minutes.
DJ,
Okay.
besides the physical attraction, what is it that you're trying to? Uh,
He's a great speaker. He's a very
what is?
eloquent speaker, actually. I think he
What?
knows how to command a stage. I like the fact that he pushed back on the Iran war with Trump. I
Did
think
he
he,
though?
yeah. I'll have to find it. Maybe you can.
But the
You can.
video was done before he actually became vice president.
No. This was an interview maybe like a month ago. I think it was an interview with Trump and maybe Laura Ingraham. But basically, Trump said in the interview, and he was chuckling and kind of laughing, like, "Oh, funny, because JD kind of gave me a little bit of pushback," and he laughed about it. So to me, that shows that JD has a bit of a backbone with Trump, which is very hard to do.
But have we seen JD Vance in any capacity since the attacks have begun?
You know what? Maybe it's because he just doesn't support it, and also I think it's potentially going to affect his 2028 running. That's why maybe he's not like fully talking about the war in Iran, because he knows that the younger generation doesn't approve of it, and also it's affecting gas prices and it's affecting people's pocketbooks, and especially if we get boots on the ground, because he's a veteran. So yeah, I think maybe he's sort of distancing himself from it.
Do you consider yourself a conservative?
I do believe in, like, I have faith. I believe in God. I don't necessarily think I'll ever like have a family with kids. Like, to be honest, I don't even really know what the definition exactly. Maybe that's stupid of me, but I don't really know exactly what conservatism really
Well,
encompasses.
how old are you, my
I'm
ex?
30. I'm 33.
Okay, great. Let's maybe start simply with the rudimentary basic level. Did you vote Republican?
Yeah. The first time I voted
Okay.
was 2020.
Okay, great. Okay. You voted for Donald Trump in 2020?
Yeah.
Okay. So what in that vote you extracted would be beneficial to you and your identity as a gay man?
Well, you can maybe agree to disagree, but I do think that our community, we were left alone for, I think after the Equality Act passed in what, 2015, I think it was. For the most part, we were left alone. Gay marriage was accepted, gay people were accepted. Then our community started going a little bit haywire. It started going too far to the left, and
Oh no,
we
Riley,
just.
do not go down this road with him. No, because he's not. No,
I'm not transphobic.
you
I
are
just.
totally transphobic.
Okay, well,
Oh, one of those.
Yeah,
I'm really not.
no,
If you
no.
just allow me to just
Thank you to one
put
of
a,
my mods for the reminder. I appreciate you. No, we're not
put a
doing it.
bow on it, I just think that the community went a little far left, and I think it's Gen Z that kind of really took us back, and that's the hill I'm going to die on.
And I'm gonna respect Erica's wishes, but I'm gonna try to pull it back to just the general politics of it all. There's nothing in politics and policy that progressives have really pushed. All the movements that have been made has been swells from the ground up. Only Republicans lawmakers have actually made it a political issue with passing laws and restrictions targeting said community. So, did you distinguish that, or did you fall for the trick that that some kind of agenda or movement was perpetrated by progressives and leftists and
I mean, I can I can not concede, but I can see what you mean. I do think that lawmakers were maybe I think there were like 500 or 600 bills like targeted towards mainly trans people, but it had to do with, like puberty blockers and children and
No,
things like
no.
that.
So what I want you to know, because you actually hit on it. Once marriage equality was settled by the Supreme Court, they had to get a new boogeyman. Because for the longest, all through Bush's W's administration, that was, protection of marriage. The G was the target. That's why we ended up with "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" in Clinton, because no one talked about trans because the target was the G. Um, and how they basically said if we allow them to do that, everybody next they're gonna want to marry a horse. So that's how ridiculous those arguments were. And I don't know if you remember them or not. Well, I'm older than you. I'm actually 51, and I'm in the South.
So then
That
you
you
probably
actually
agree with me.
for. No, it was Republicans that did
No, but
that.
you can agree with me that
Mhm.
our community has gone like first off,
No,
it
no,
used
no,
to be
no, no.
LGBT. Now it's QIA plus
No, no,
LGBT.
no. No, it was always that. Ever since
Somebody
I
was
have
arguing with me about the A, saying that they were oppressed because they were part of the A, which is asexual, and I just learned that.
n-
And it means that they have no attraction to either gender. What does that have to do with the L, the G, or the B?
so again, I'm not going to dissect that. I'm going to keep it in the political realm since it's a political broadcast. So I'm only going to talk about the political aspect of this conversation
Okay, that's fair.
and what conservatism allows or don't allow for this subgroup that you belong to, this marginalized group. Um, Again, as a gay man, so we can separate everything else down the list. As a gay man, what do you benefit from conservatism?
Um, well, I have the right to marry. So what else do I need? What other benefit do I need that I don't have?
But sir, you just mentioned that you don't see yourself getting married or having kids.
Well, that's because that's more of just like personally myself, I would want like a biological
So
kid
that's
and
not a
like
benefit.
and I know I
That's not a
can't have
benefit.
that. Well, no, that
You
just
can. Oh, you can.
well, no,
You
obviously I
absolutely
can't.
can.
I know, but then it's with a woman that maybe I don't know, and I just if it were up to me, obviously I would I'm not saying I would wanna be straight, but I'm saying if I were to have a family, I would like a biological kid that's half my DNA
So
and half
you're
my
so
partner's
you're
DNA.
still so you're still struggling with this heteronormative ideal that is perpetuated as perfection.
You know what? Maybe in the past, yes, but I think now with the way the world is going, to be honest, I don't really want kids or that traditional lifestyle. I'm very like I work in tech and I work remote. Like I'm happy traveling, working wherever I want, having that kind of lifestyle, and I don't see that with the family and kids. So it doesn't really affect me anymore. Maybe in the past it used to, like I wanted kids and a family, and it bothered me that I couldn't have it the traditional way, but I'm more okay with it now. And it's mainly because
Okay,
the world is like I don't wanna raise kids in this world,
but
and that's just a personal choice.
that's a personal choice for everyone, even stray couples. But I want to unpack this quickly. I know Erica has a new guest, but I just want to still unpack. Have you literally looked at why you voted the way you voted, and or you just wanted to vote that way for protection and protection from harm And the way you do that is say, I'm not like those other gays because I voted for conservatism.
Well, if we want to keep it in the political realm, I will say yes, I voted for Trump. Part of that because I think with the way the community was going, it was starting to put a target back on the G, the L, and the B's back again. And I didn't like it because I don't think that the other letters have respectfully anything to do with the LGB. And I don't, and I,
Go ahead,
before you,
Erica.
No, go ahead, finish your sentence, DJ. Then I do have a question for you. So we're listening.
I was just saying, I was starting there was more of a target on our backs because of, I don't know. And I know it's like, people think it's propaganda or it's like a lesser of an issue than it is, but now people equate drag queens and story time. And I'm not saying that because I don't give a shit if a drag queen reads to a kid. I'm just saying it rubs other people the wrong way, particularly
care so
I don't, but
You do. No,
particularly
you care.
parents.
You care about
It'll
how the other people who don't like it, you care how they feel about it. That is rubbing them the wrong way. You might not,
because then it
you
puts a
may not
target back
give
on our
to.
back.
Okay, but here's the thing about it, because you said something. You said two things that I wanted to address with you, and then I'm gonna give it to Kit if they're available. All right, and yeah, so give it to Kit if they're available. But here's the thing, right? You said that you don't want to bring a kid into this world, yet this is the world that you voted for. You voted for this world here. Like, I mean,
Well,
where
again,
were
we
you
didn't
during
know
the
about
first
the.
Trump presidency, when he bungled C-19 and he literally had 50 states handling a worldwide pandemic 50 different ways? He showed absolutely no leadership skills. All right. And then also in his first term, I believe that he spoke about wanting to get rid of gay marriage. Also, at least his party did. Okay. And then we have him in his second term. Again, they tried, because what you don't seem to realize, DJ, is that they tried to do certain things in certain states. Those testing states for them are Tennessee, Oklahoma, Texas, and Florida. Those are the testing states. And they try to get legislation passed there to see, okay, we can get it passed here. Let's try it on a national level. Let's see how it's going to work. This is their testing grounds. And then also, you said that it puts a target on your back and like the trans community. Because what it sounded like to me is that, okay, they're bothering the trans people. They're going after trans people now. So that means they're leaving us gay folks alone. But bro, once they finish with the trans people, who do you think they're coming after?
Well, you guys also have that same sentiment towards immigration. Because what I've seen is a lot of black people don't want to get involved in the immigration protest because they're saying, "Oh, but the Latina or the Latino vote, you guys all voted for Trump, and now you want our help to not get deported? Fuck y'all." It's kind of the same thing.
It's not actually the same thing though, because I don't think that's not equivalent at
Because I
all.
haven't seen a lot of
The-
black people at the No Kings protest. Let's say that's one thing I actually noticed.
No, you'd have that absolutely all wrong. That'd be all wrong. In regards to, I can let Kit speak for the queer community, the trans community, but like to say that black folks are not getting involved because of how brown people voted, no, that's not it.
I've
The
seen a
thing
lot of
is,
lies.
I can speak for myself as a black woman. The reason why I don't protest is because for centuries, black women have put our bodies, our minds, everything on the line for the betterment of everyone. The one time that we ask anyone to help us out, no one listened to us. So we advocate in different ways. We work behind the scenes. All right. Like I like to say, my cape has turned into a comfy blanket. It's very fuzzy. It's very warm. It's a blanket now. But I advocate in other ways for people. I don't have to put my body on the line any longer. So there's that part. Now, with that being said, all right, I don't think that your analogy here is not equivalent at all. It's not the same thing, because once again, there are black immigrants that are being targeted. We can look at the Haitian community when Donald Trump said that they're eating cats and dogs. Okay, that was an attack on all black people, because how do you tell the difference between a Haitian and a black American? How do you tell the difference? You don't. You can't. So it was an attack
Do
on
you
all
mean
black people.
Somalians?
I'm sorry,
Are you talking
what?
about Somalians or
No, he
because I know
said
he was
that
talking about
Haitian. He
Somalians.
said that Haitian people were eating cats and dogs.
In Ohio, I think. Well, I don't know
That
about
was in
that,
Springfield,
or
Ohio.
Springfield, yeah.
All right, and Somali people. I'm sorry, I said Somalians. Somali people are black also.
Um, listen. I don't think that black people look like Somalians in any way, but that's just an
They are
observation.
black.
But would you claim them as part of? Because I don't think African Americans and Somalians are. I think
They're
physically they
black.
look very different, but
They're black.
well,
They're black.
so you claim it as part of the black community?
They're black.
Somali?
Yes, they're part of the
Well, I know like their
diaspora.
skin color is black, but are they part of the
No, they're part of
black
the
community?
diaspora. They're black. Like, what are we doing here? Somalis were the ones who stood up for black people during the civil rights era. They're black. All right. The diaspora ranges far and wide. Range seems to be the word of the evening here. All right. And it varies. And this one, the black diaspora, all right, it runs deep and it stretches far and wide. They're black. Kit, you can have the floor, friend.
Hi, Erica. Hi, Rowdy.
The mic is on.
It is. I had to find it. I kind of want to just mostly make a statement, and I mean DJ can respond if he wants, but like this is always something that bothers me about my own community, about the queer community, is that people seem to forget that the people that were helping out, specifically gay men during the pandemic that hit mostly their community, were lesbian women and trans women were the ones tending to them, aiding them, trying to get them back to health, because it was still illegal and you could still be thrown in jail for being a queer person. So they couldn't really just go to hospitals, and the government was still condemning y'all. So who was helping during that time? Trans women and lesbian women were playing nurse and trying to help the best they could with what they had available. It's also black trans women that are the reason that our community has the rights that it has today. So this argument always just hurts my heart so deeply when we sit and we act like we can ignore the past and the people that have stood up for us for generations and just say, we don't want them anymore because it's inconvenient, because it's a struggle. Like, are you kidding? That this is so sad that there is this part of our community that believes this. And that's really just my statement. You can respond if you want, but this is just depressing to me.
Well, there's no like hatred or disrespect towards them, and obviously there's history between the letters. I just don't see, I guess, in the modern day age, what gender has to do with their like, because LGB is more about like sexuality, right? And the
Mhm.
T is more about like your gender ideologies, that type of thing. It just
Mhm.
the other letters, respectfully, I have no idea, and it's just
It
you guys
does
expect
it
this to
all
be like
not
one big community when we have very, 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 very different views on life and our experiences. So when you loop us all into one like acronym, it's and then expect me to like, I guess, do you get what I'm trying to like? I just don't see like the
I
connection
I
between the
see what
letters. I don't know how to say it
I see what you're trying to say, but I don't agree with it. And I'll go further than my historical examples, and I'll tell you why. Because anything that's against the cis heteronormativity of westernized culture is part of our community. And why slice the community apart? That's how it's easier to harm people. When you break the community up and we're in these smaller subcategories and groups, and we're not just one community helping each other, it's easier to harm us. So why do you want to slice and dice the community into nice little neat boxes when we've all been there to help each other historically?
I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, you can rip every label apart and just say that we're all red-blooded Americans. Like, if you want to like make it granular in that way, I just don't see how. I get what you're saying. I really do. I just I don't see like, yeah, we can be one big army, but if the entire army is very disconnected in their beliefs and their views and everything, how do you make that an army? Maybe just
But
break up the army and have your own battles. Do you get what I'm
thank you,
saying?
Erica. But as a majority of our community, we're not broken up. We don't have really differing ideals. You are an exception that proves the rule in this case, because the majority of the LGBTQ plus community is more progressive, is more on the side of leftism and progress, because that's what we need to be seen as human.
So what do you like, and obviously this is like a heavy question, but like what do you propose we do? Because clearly you're not going to get the 10 letters in the acronym all together. So don't you think it would make more sense to like not break it up, but we have our own battles and our own struggles, and like we can cheer from afar.
No,
The same way Erica's talking about, like, yeah, I'm not going to go protest, but I'm still going to fight for you behind the scenes type of thing. Like, I'm
right,
not
and
saying I hate trans people or anything like that. Like, I feel like it's always misconstrued.
Well, okay, we won't touch that for a minute. So again, this idea about we're all different, and you said we're not going to get all of you said 10 parts of the acronym together. I mean, I've seen it. I live in Portland, Oregon. I don't know where you live, but I've seen every color of the rainbow represented. Yeah, okay. So like you live in Ohio. That might be why. But I've seen okay.
In Arizona, Erica, can you maybe back me up on this? You know it's not going to happen in our state. Also, I grew up around like, and I hate to say it, but like what JD said, just more like normal gay men.
I don't know what normal gay man means. I'm sorry. I don't know what normal is.
Yeah, he doesn't want to explicitly say what he's feeling, and I don't want to interrupt Kit's conversation, but what quote unquote normal is cisgender white Christian male. That ideal that you are still struggling with your identity on being quote unquote normal. I've seen it. I actually grew up in a generation where it was mask for mask. And if ever anybody know that
That's
on
still a thing.
profiles, MASK, that's that heteronormative thing that you have to feel, because there's this society that if you identify as gay or bi, you're automatically feminine and feminized.
But I'm attracted to
Less of
more
a man.
masculine men.
Well, see, you are buying into that, sir, and that instructs everything, even you voting conservative.
Well, no, because the way I see it is, if you're a gay man, naturally you're attracted to a man, and typically men are more like masculine. So
I don't
that's
know
what
if
you're
Erica
attracted
wants to
to.
go down this road, but
Yeah, we don't have to. We don't have to.
Bring
I'm just.
DJ into the conversation because I have a word that I want to give. I don't even know if it's going to be a word, but I have a word that I want to give because I'm clocking something I feel, and I just I don't want to lose a thought.
This is why I don't like talking about it around straight people, because
if I could say
like,
something real quick, something that bothers me about hi Erica, I'm sorry, hi Erica, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm very bothered when a white man tells people about my blackness. It really bothers the fuck out of me.
What did I say about blackness?
Telling me people, Somali people are they black? That really bothers the fuck out of me, because on the continent of Africa by itself is 300 plus different ways of being black. It's the most ethnically diverse continent on the face of the planet, with different types of ways of quote unquote being black. And then we have we're not going to even talk about the rest of the diaspora, which are many shades of colors of blackness. So when a white man tells me, I don't think, are they black? It's weird to me when I hear white people start talking like FBA.
Well, I wasn't trying to be rude. I was genuinely asking.
It was very fucking rude
to ask if, because I know their skin color is, but I know like black Americans are very different from Somalians.
That's just weird to me. A white man questioning somebody's blackness is always going to be weird, don't you think?
I mean, if I said something to offend you, I apologize. That wasn't my intention.
It's beyond offensive. It's racist, sir.
Like, I know you guys have the same.
It's not. It's not you guys. We are a people. We are one. We are the diaspora. Just thanks to your colonizer. Thanks to your colonizer ancestry that brought us over here.
I'm Italian, but I mean, I'm not trying to claim any victimhood because I'm
well,
clearly white. But
sir,
they didn't think
in
that we were.
in this country, we all know you're white.
No, 1,000%. I'm just saying, if you want to go back to history, they didn't see Italians.
It doesn't matter about history. You claim to be an American citizen. You're a white American citizen. You have to. Erica? It's like for example, Erica, you have a favorite team, right?
A favorite team? I pretend to like the Eagles. Sure.
Right.
I'm wearing their colors today.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah,
but as a fan of the team, you have to take on the responsibility of not only knowing their history, but taking on the burdens of that team. It seems to me every time we talk about America, people want to pick and choose what they want, what burdens do they want to take.
Yeah.
I'm not white. I'm not white. I'm Italian technically. No, you said you're an American white man. You chose a team. You gotta take on the colors of that team. Therefore, you bear the responsibilities and the brunt of the history of that team.
And
so your ancestry.
No, I know I'm a white man. I was just saying, if we're going to go back to history.
No, it doesn't matter, sir. You bear the responsibilities of that team. You chose whiteness. Here we are.
That part.
So I didn't choose
that
whiteness. I
actually
just
brings me
am.
to a point. Actually, no, you are actually choosing whiteness because for you, DJ, is that I said it earlier, but you truly have like chosen your whiteness. All right, that ideal of whiteness and what it's supposed to look like, along with your maleness, you being a man. All right, and what you've done is that you've negated your actual humanity. All right, your existence, because again, the thing that I think I want you to understand is that, and I wish I could convince you of it, is that they have not created a seat at the table for you. You don't
But the
have a
thing is,
place
I'm
at
already
their
sitting
table.
there.
You're
I'm
not.
already sitting
You're
there.
not already sitting
That's
there,
the
though. That's the
thing.
thing. You're not already sitting there, friend.
I am, though.
You think you are, but
And
you're
so
not.
are you. And so
I'm
all of us
not.
are sitting at the table.
No, we're
You
not.
guys give straight white men too much power in this country.
No.
Please.
Oh my God. Okay. All right.
If we just say, hey, we're already sitting there, fuck y'all. Because if you think about it, the white men are the minority, actually.
Sir, excuse me. Every time
the straight white men are the minority.
Every time,
TJ, can I ask him a quick question? Can I ask him a quick question, real quick, and I'm gonna give it back to you.
No. Let me just get this out, and because I have to say this, and you can have them because I don't really talk to people's like that because it angers me because the ignorance is frustrating. Every time Black people get involved in trying to sit at the table, our leaders get buried.
That part.
Our women get assaulted, and our children are harmed. So this kumbaya, all I do is sit at the table, you'll be fine stuff. We have historical preference to say, no, it is not. I wish I could talk to Martin, Malcolm, Fannie Lou Hamer, Asante Shakur.
Right.
I wish I could talk to them about that, but unfortunately, they all passed for one reason or another. So again, I just like the arrogance of white people telling us all we have to do is sit down and we'll be okay. When we've been trying to sit down, and you keep pulling the chair onto us, and then when you pull the chair onto us, then you unalive us. Please stop that.
So I have this question, since DJ, you're so comfortable in saying that we're all sitting at the table. Can you name me one law or constitutional amendment that had to be passed to protect white straight men?
No, because they already have it all.
Everybody else that's not in that group had to have their protections given or fought for. and you're in that
Well,
same
that's
It wasn't
just the
even
history of America, unfortunately.
it's not
That's
just
actually
the
the history of the
history of
world.
America.
Erica.
Again, it's the white male dominance in which they are looking to uphold. They want to continue that on because Mr. Rowley, you
Conserve.
exactly conservatism, conserve. Because Mr. Rowley, you said the word given. The thing is that
Mhm.
every single one of the groups that have gained rights in this country outside of white males, I should say white straight males, all right, guess what? They've all been fought for. Somebody
Yes.
had to die for those rights. Even during the suffrage movement, there were women who died for those rights. There were white women that died for those rights. All right. There were black women also that died for those rights. Civil rights, we know what happened there. There were black people that died for those rights. All right. Indigenous people died for their rights. All right. Gay and trans people died for their rights.
But what
And
rights
what you
don't we
don't
have
under
now?
hold on one moment.
Mm.
What? Okay. It's not about what rights don't you have now. It's about the rights that are trying to be taken away from you.
It won't
Yes.
happen.
It won't happen.
Maybe I look. Maybe I have rose colored.
Can a
Maybe I have
trans
rose
person
colored
go join
glasses
the
on.
military right now? Can a trans person go
I'm.
join the military? I know you're going to say it's a privilege to serve, but can a trans person go join the military?
I mean, I think. I'm assuming not.
No,
No,
they can't.
but I.
They
I
can't.
don't want to be like disrespectful when I say things. So I'm not saying that they shouldn't serve. I'm saying
No,
that
see,
there
because
has to be like things in place for them
what
to.
what DJ, the reason you're hesitating to say what you are programmed to say is that you know they're discriminatory and laced in bigotry. You recognize that because you caught yourself. If it's just something that is a observation, you would be free to say it. But in that moment, you recognize that you're sitting in conservatism, which breeds bigotry.
Exactly.
Well, I think there's a lot of like medications and things that they need, and I'm not saying. And listen, it's
The,
either we provide it all for
sir,
everybody the
sir,
same way we
sir,
provide like
sir,
contraceptions and
sir.
Viagra and all that thing.
There are a lot of service members that have high blood pressure. They're on testosterone. They're on a lot of other stuff that has nothing to do with transitioning. We have medical things, um, um, medicine all over the place. So even the military generals said there is no issue with military readiness
Exactly.
because they have served honorably for decades and decades and decades. And these people have signed up to give life and limb to protect your right to be on this panel, to say the things you're saying. And they were ousted because of who they are. And what Erica saying about you losing your humanity is because to sit at the table, you have to dim your light and dim who you are to project an image that is false.
You have to assimilate to what it is that they think you should be. So you just get rid of your entire existence as a gay man so that you can fit into their mold, so you can have your seat at the table.
And you know, black folks can't assimilate to that table because they still look at us. They see us coming from a mile away. We
I
have
can't
tried,
change this.
yeah. Let's be honest. There's those of us who have tried to assimilate into America, and you know what happens to us? We're still arrested, beaten, charged, and unalived.
Yep.
This is not something. This is not something we haven't just came up with.
Well,
We
this
have.
has been
We have.
going on for like honestly decades. So
It's not
to
decades.
get
It's been a
back to
century.
like a political lens, I don't think it matters whether
This is
it's
all
a
political though,
Republican
DJ.
This
Is the
or.
this is
thing.
all political
But it
stuff.
doesn't. But then in that case, it doesn't matter if there's a Republican or a Democrat in office because clearly it's always happening.
I don't know any Democrats are trying to erase my history. I don't know any Democrats are basically going into museums and saying this is going to hurt white people's feelings. Let me take this out.
Exactly.
I don't know any Democrats telling me that, hey, your history, your own history is hogwash. I'm in Florida, where the governor said that slavery was kind of like Job Corps. You know, they gave us skills. I don't know any Democrats doing that. So please save me from these terrible Democrats that ain't doing nothing. But the Republicans can say whatever they want, however they want. You'll just go tone deaf.
I mean,
People like you sicken me. You know why? Because while everybody else gets harmed, you're okay.
that's not true.
Oh, that's very true. Your attitude tells me that, sir. You're perfectly fine, even being a gay man, seeing other people being harmed.
That's not true at all.
I've not heard you. No, that is definitely true. And I'm saying, as a black man in this country who has been threatened by this establishment, I see who you are.
But I have as well,
No, you
according
have,
according to
sir.
Erica,
And if
because
you
she said
have,
that gay
if
marriage was
you
brought up to the
have,
Supreme
sir,
Court,
if you
and
have,
I'm
then
saying
you
that
will,
didn't bother
sir.
me.
If you have, then you will know that when we speaking to you, you wouldn't use words, the words that you're using. You wouldn't be a conservative, sir.
I'm trying to
Well,
be
you
very
are a
careful with my
conservative
words.
because you want to see other people harmed.
I don't
End
want
of
to see anybody
story.
harmed.
Anybody that's a conservative loves seeing people get harmed. You love seeing immigrants, pregnant immigrant women being dragged out their cars and
Oh my
beaten.
God. Here's what I have to say.
No, there's no here's I have to say. You agreed to
I
this.
think you guys need to look inside your own party
No, you no. We're
because
talking
8
about
million people who
Republicans,
voted for
sir. We're
Biden.
talking about a Republican Party who is telling me right now that
I'm not a
immigrants.
Republican.
Yeah, sorry. Did you vote for Trump?
Trump is
Did you
MAGA,
vote for Trump? Yes
and
or
when
no?
I think of Republicans, I
Did
think
you
of
vote for
like
Trump? Yes or no?
yes, but when I think
You
of
voted for Trump.
Republicans,
So
I
you
think of
are
like Dick
responsible for
Cheney.
your vote, sir.
But when you
Sir,
say
you are
Republicans,
responsible for the fact that there are pregnant women being beaten out of their cars. You are responsible for the dehumanization of immigrants. You are responsible for my history trying to be erased, sir. Stop playing these semantical games and own your responsibility in this.
well, when I think of Republicans, I think of Dick Cheney,
I don't care about what you think
George
of.
Bush.
You voted for Trump. You voted for the demise of America. You voted for your own selfish reasons, and you voted selfishly.
I mean, if
You
that's,
even harmed your own community, which you don't give a damn about.
if anything, I protected my community actually.
You glossed over when Erica brought up the conversion therapy thing. You glossed over it. You did not care. Those are children. You are my age. I am 32. You said you're 33. You glossed over that this is now going to be happening to children again because you're safe. You're an adult. They probably can't get you. But you're not thinking about the children of our community.
Hasn't it always been a thing?
Erica, if I talked over you, I apologize. I didn't mean to talk over you. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, kid.
But hasn't conversion therapy always been?
No, it was banned. It's been banned because it was proven to cause people to unalive themselves or to cause permanent damage and trauma.
Yeah, I don't. For the record, I don't believe in conversion therapy, and I think that the people.
Okay,
that
well,
come
your
out of
party
it,
and your president are bringing that back.
Our president, is not bringing that back.
No, he's not mine. He's not mine. If
I
y'all
mean,
could
Joe
say for
Biden
4
was
years
my
Biden wasn't
president.
your president, then I'll say that Trump's not mine.
No.
And
Joe Biden
the
was my
only other
president.
thing the only other thing I really wanted to bring up here is leave kids out of your mouth, because we all knew way before we were adults that we were part of a community. We might have not had the words for it, but we knew. And also, when you brought up ACE people earlier and how does that have anything to do with the community, I'm under that umbrella. And you know that we had to deal with the same kind of shock therapy and people calling us broken and all of this kind of stuff because we're not the typical smexual people of society. We're seen as weird and different. So yes, ACE people are absolutely a part of the community because they were treated the same, broken and wrong.
But what does you not liking or having attraction to either gender have to do with?
You don't know what the
with
umbrella
me?
is. If you think that that's it, if
But
you
maybe
think
I
that
don't
that's all
wanna be
ACE
under
is,
that
then you don't know
umbrella.
the umbrella.
Because it's an
You're
umbrella that
not.
doesn't
You're
align
the
with me.
G. Okay, so you're the G. So why are you worried about everybody else if you don't care about them anyway?
It's not that I don't
But
care.
need
It's
to
I just don't
address
see what it
something.
has to.
Go finish your sentence. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I was just saying I don't see what you not liking or being sexually attracted to a man or a woman has to do with anything about the G or the T or
Did
any of
you
that.
just completely gloss over the part where we were also given like shock therapy and conversion therapy and all the same stuff happened to us because we must be broken because we're not smexual like the majority of society?
So
You're just
they
glossing
tried to
over
get.
these huge
So
things.
wait, are you saying that conversion therapy tried to get the ace to like a certain gender? I don't understand. Is that what
We are
conversion
seen as
therapy did for
broken
the
because
A?
we do not have the same level of smexual attraction that a quote unquote normal person does.
Okay, well then maybe I have to learn because I genuinely don't understand how a person can't have an attraction to anything. It doesn't make
You
sense to me.
don't need to understand to
If it's
just
but listen,
understand that harm has been done.
but if you're saying it's part of my quote unquote community, yes, I need to understand it because you're looping me in with it. So I have to understand it according to you. Otherwise, I have to kick it away from me. So it's either you help me understand or I have to say, listen, I don't vibe with it. It has nothing to do with me. And that's it. Because
Thank you for admitting in that sentence that anything you don't understand and you're afraid of, you just want to kick away from you and not
no,
be with and not be a part of and not support. That's all that I heard you say.
that is not what I meant. It just doesn't. And Rowdy, I think I've maybe heard you say this before about the A. It doesn't make it does, or someone I don't know.
Put words in Rowdy
It
mouth.
it makes if you can help me understand how someone has zero attraction to anybody or anything.
I think
Erica, does that make sense to you? Do you like?
I, I think Erica wanted to get in, but I don't want to get into the literally the mechanics of this because, like Kit said, it's not for you to understand if it doesn't pertain to you. However,
But you
these
guys are
are
saying it does.
the adjacent, not the same. You are trying to equate that these things are the same. What the umbrella says and gives is let's protect these things that are adjacent. So if you're a gay man that have an attraction to a gay man, lesbian, a lack of sexual attraction, bi, attracted to a man or a woman, or pan, attracted to all variations. So all those things are adjacent, but you're trying to equate that you have to feel like those categories are the same as what you are, and that's a recipe for failure. And I think you're just getting hung up literally on the semantics and the definition when the lived reality is what joins us together. That's the bond, not what each category pertains or gives or feels or something like that. It's adjacent. You know, that's the joke in the community that gay men can't stand lesbians. You
You know
know,
what? You're very right about
you know
that. I've heard that.
that. Oh my God, or
And
that's
lesbians can't stand gay men either.
that's so. But we are adjacent. So again, I you're trying to make it fit in a neat little box, and it's not meant to fit in a neat little box. Therefore, that's why we are under the umbrella, and why the addition of the additional letters is for representation.
But why does it
Is that
make me or people who think like me in the community? Why do you paint us out to be like bad people if that's an umbrella that we don't want to really be a
because,
part of?
because you're demonized? You
It's not
spout
demonizing.
you. 1 second. You are actually perpetuating the harm that the people that want to do harm you're mimicking and parroting the same talking points. You just did it at the beginning of this conversation with the trans community.
May I,
And
Mr.
no,
Rabbit?
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just
sir,
it's
it's
not
not
my
about what
intention.
it's not about what you're trying to do. It's impact over intent. How
So,
it lands.
so basically, honestly, it seems like you just it seems like you just gay MAGA.
I'm a gay what?
Gay MAGA.
Gay MAGA?
You,
don't. That's another. Don't put me under the umbrella of MAGA just because I voted for a man. Like I hate all of these stupid ass labels that you try and like put us
sir,
under.
you're off. You're spouting the same thing he spouts. So help me understand how, as a gay man, will sit up here and try to gaslight all of us. By the way, into saying, well, just because I voted that way doesn't mean I believe in it. But you voted for that man.
So are you saying that you believe everything that Kamala or Biden or the Democrat Party stands for? No.
Let's get something. Let's back something up. First of all, I'm a black man in America. I have no party. I'm my own goddamn party. So please stop that. Stop
Call
labeling me
from-
with that nonsense because you've been trying to label me as a
To
Democrat all
accept,
this
press
whole time.
1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
I'm a black man in America. I'm a party by myself.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is like just because like I don't think anybody has to be like indebted to a party. I'm not.
So, but anyway, I'm gonna drop because I think I've said enough, and I'm gonna want to repeat myself. But I just to back up saying I wish white people will stop trying to talk to us about our blackness or who should we consider black or not. That's just weird. Don't do it again. White people in the chat or comments, don't do that, please.
But it was a genuine question.
It's a stupid question, sir. But have a good night, okay?
Thank you, TJ, for coming up, friend.
Because
I
you guys
appreciate
say that I've heard you guys say that. What is it?
W, Mr. TJ in the chat.
Kinfolk is not skinfolk or something like that. Because if you say that there's a black MAGA, you're going to say that they don't align. They're not part of
Oh
my
my gosh.
community. I've heard you guys
Erica,
say
may
that.
I speak envelopian to him for a minute?
Yeah, and then I'm going to give you the floor, DJ.
You're going to just drop me.
Okay. So there were Jewish Yahtzees.
I've been fair this whole
Where do you
time.
think? Yeah.
Well,
There were Jewish Yahtzees. Where do you think they ended up at the end of the day?
What's that?
There were Jewish Yahtzees. Where do you think they ended up at the end of the day? I'm Ashkenazi Jewish, so I'm speaking from another part of my identity. So where do you think the Jewish Yahtzees ended up at the end of the day?
I don't know.
Oh, they ended up where everybody else did
Like
in
they literally helped
the
load
mass
other
graves.
Jewish people onto the trains. And then guess what?
Yeah.
After they loaded the other Jewish people onto the trains, guess who was loaded onto the train?
But what does this
Them.
have to do with?
Because you're a part of the community, bro. That's what they're trying to get you to understand.
You're a slug for salt, dude.
Oh my god. So apparently, like questioning things and having an opinion about your own community makes you
You're not
a slug for
okay.
salt. It's ridiculous.
DJ, you are a gay man. I am a queer person.
Okay, but
I
that's
don't
not my full
understand your.
identity. I'm a lot more multifaceted than
Wait.
that.
I understand that. So am I. But I don't understand your lived experience as a gay man. You don't understand my lived experience as a queer person. So what? I shouldn't protect your part of the community that I am also a part of because I don't have your lived experience? Like, make it make sense, please.
Not to protect it. I'm just saying, like, why are you looping a sin? Like, I just don't. I'm really not trying to
Because
be like rude.
okay.
And
This
I know
is
that
the last
Rowdy,
thing I'm saying.
I know
DJ,
that
this is the
Rowdy
last thing I'm saying.
low-key
It's
agrees with me.
because we're stronger together.
Well, we'd be stronger as Americans together, actually.
I swear to God. DJ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you the floor. I just really want you to make
I've
sense
seen
of
you
it.
do this before.
What do you think I'm going to do?
Well, I've seen you do this before where you're just like, okay, get the floor, and then you drop. But I don't care. You've been my favorite op over the last, well, one of my favorite ops. So
Well, then
you
can I
can
just
drop.
tell you something then? If you think
Sure.
that's what's going to happen? Okay, I'm gonna tell you something.
He's saying, I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. So,
That's all. That's all. All right, see you in Scottsdale. Oh, God. Ugh. I wish I could get that man to understand that they don't want him at their table. They don't want him. All right? They don't believe
he
that he should exist.
he's not gonna move until he unpacks the death grip that he has on his white maleness and the privilege that affords. He moves in this world knowing that if all things go like he can fall back on that for harm reduction, and identifying as anything else first is going to put him in harm's way. And I hope he's in here listening, because I want to give some quick advice before I drop that
You're fine, Mr. Rowdy. Keep on.
okay.
You're good.
Yeah, that if he hasn't, he really needs to seek out a queer therapist
Yes.
to actually unpack that, because we can't do it. He got like 45 minutes of free. I mean, we need to ask for compensation. But
Y'all
he
labor ain't
really needs
free.
to. Yeah, exactly. Because
Light Kit and Mr. Rowdy up. I wish TJ was still here, but Light Kit and Mr. Rowdy up, because
yeah,
that was a
because
lot.
because I did that. And the reason I can speak on it is because I went through that. I went through that, I'm good. The ideal partner for me was a white male, even it being gay, because that was the ideal. Yes.
Oh, wow.
We're all indoctrinated. What is beautiful? What is status? And when I started therapy and unpacking it, it was the desire to be seen as normal. And anything I could pick and choose to reduce the harm, because I couldn't date a woman because that wasn't my identity. So the next best thing was gain that protection from having a white partner.
Ah. You're trying to be
And
strategic
I had,
about this.
yeah, it was weird that at the time it was all subconscious.
Yes.
Yeah. And so when I started to unpack why these relationships fail, and those partners and I suffer from
Call from
being put down.
Caller, hold for one moment, please. Thank you.
Okay.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
And you know, because it's sort of like I hear things being said, and it's like, oh, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about them, when they're talking about Black people. And that was denying my humanity.
Because you're not like
And
them.
yeah, exactly. And I felt like such a fraud. So I hope he goes and seek out to unpack it, because I don't think he's still struggling with his gayness, and he is doing everything he can to quote unquote sit at the table.
Yep. And Mark mentioned it in the chat. One of my mods, he mentioned it. He said that basically that DJ mentioned himself that he's choosing. He's choosing, all right, not to care that they don't want him around there. So there's that. So I don't know, man. I just want people. One thing that Swan always says, and it just makes all of the sense to me, is that we cannot expect a group of people who don't see the humanity in themselves to see the humanity in others. And at the end of the day, I hate to say this, he is a white man. He does not see the humanity within himself. he is willing. I sound like a broken record. I'm sorry, y'all, but he is willing to put certain parts of himself aside for his own comfort and also for the comfort of those around him. And I think that DJ could, in fact, have better. Like, he could have better, but I do think that it's possible that he does do it in order, I just had the freaking words, to not bring the spotlight on himself.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's like is that part. He doesn't want, like, you know how some people are okay with all eyes on them. Some people don't want that at all. So whatever he has to do to not bring attention to himself, he's gonna do that, and that is the choice that he is okay with. It's for his comfort.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate you having me up for that conversation. Nice to meet you, kid.
Nice to
Take
meet you,
care.
Mr. Rowdy.
Thank you.
Oh
So
man, I
y'all
love
have a
calling
good
you.
night.
Okay, guys, thank you so much, Mr. Rowdy. I appreciate you, and thank you, Kit. Y'all can drop
Thank you.
yourselves. I don't do that. I can't do the drop thing. It's
Yeah.
too
Thank
many
you.
moving parts for me.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Erica. I tried my best. That's all I can say.
That's all you can do, Kit. I appreciate you, love. All right,
All right,
shout
I
out
hope
to
you get
Kit.
more ops.
Well, thank you, love. I appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna read a few thank yous. Everyone, is what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna read some thank yous. All right. I realized I was being selfish. I had put 0 out of 100, but nothing for my panel when 3 of my favorite people were there. And I was like, that's not okay, Erica. Fix it now. Fix it now. That's why we changed it. So, shout out to Jocelyn for the $1. Jocelyn said he is both ignorant and reeks of white male privilege. It must be so nice. I have a headache listening to him. Guys, the weirdo is calling back. The dude that likes to slur to run. He must have had a few drinks and decided to like call in. He's so weird. Like, sir, get a grip. Get a grip. Thank you, Jocelyn. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so very much. All right. Also, over on Venmo, shout out to, let me make sure, shout out to Maze for the 2, not 2 for the 5. Maze said, white guilt fund. The audacity he had to compare you not protesting with the division of the LGBT. Black women especially have no obligation to participate. Love you. Love you more, Maze. And it's very true. I mean, we can see it with the suffrage movement. Like, with the suffrage movement, y'all have to understand that white women got the right to vote. Black women, we didn't get the right to vote until 64. Not 1964. Yeah, 1964. And then with the Voting Rights Act that was passed, all right, our right to vote was kind of cemented with that, and that we couldn't be discriminated in regards to our vote. Yet we do see that gerrymandering is still a thing, voter suppression, voter IDs, all that jazz. But yeah, not until 1964 did we get the right to actually vote. So I need people to understand that. But it was black women like Sojourner Truth, all right, who actually spearheaded the suffrage movement in the beginning. But people don't talk about that part. Additionally, like, we just see it, okay? And so the civil rights movement, how it's black women who were doing the flyers and doing the administrative work and the planning, the logistics, all of this stuff in the background. Yeah, we couldn't be the face of the movement, but we were there putting our lives and our bodies on the line. All right, I just need people to like understand that. Like, it's always been black women. And again, the one time that we ask you all to like, hey, give us an assist, like we're passing you the fucking ball. All right, just lay that bitch up. What happened? What did we get? What did we get in return? We got Donald fucking Trump. That's what we got. We got Donald fucking Trump. Okay. Oh yeah, let's not forget Red Targaryen. You bring up a good point. What was her name? It starts with a T. I'm not gonna remember. I have some more thank yous, but y'all know how I am, so I'm gonna thank you. So you hold your horses, okay? I promise I'm gonna thank you. The Me Too movement was founded by a black woman. It was founded by a black woman. And what ended up happening is that it became a white women's movement. The same thing with feminism. Same thing with feminism. And that's why black women have womenism, because we had to recognize the intersectionality that our lives actually have. we're not just women, we're Black women. All right. So we don't have to just deal with misogyny. We also have to deal with racism. Right. And when you mix those things together, that's where you get the misogynoir. All right. And we have to deal with those things, something that white women, all right, unfortunately, they don't, not unfortunately, I don't want to say that part. Unfortunately, they don't understand because it's not something that you have to deal with. And so that's why we have that. And I mean, it's a lot of things, man. Like once you start like reading and knowing stuff, it's a lot that you just end up fucking knowing and having to realize. It's a lot. And Maze, I'm not taking your phone, friend. You get to keep your phone tonight. All right. I have the cut water. Shout out to me. All right. Shout out to me. And so, yeah, I got cut water. So, you know, that's what it is. All right. We're going to have fun tonight, Maze. All right. We having fun tonight, friend. Also, shout out to Ian. Hey, Ian. Ian, you want to know something funny? Something funny. Well, Maze, you have a very important job. No cutting up for you. Put your phone away. No cutting up for you. You have a very important job. But here's the deal, right? Ian, something funny. I used to pronounce your name Ian. Okay, I'm finished. So Ian sent a $20 donation. Drop those hearts in the chat for Ian. Ian said DJ has passing privilege and it's his entire identity. Yes, that's what it is. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. Exactly. He's selfish. And the reason why he's selfish is because he's never had to care about anyone else. It makes being selfish very, very easy. It just simply does. 'Tis all. When you have never had to care about nobody else, it makes it very easy. And also shout out to Mr. Melvin over on the tube for the $20 super chat. Mr. Melvin said, this man is clueless. Somalis, Ethiopians, and Haitians were one of the first civil rights movements. As for Erica and sisters like her, I've given plenty on the tube, but I owe them so much more for what they have given to the struggle. Thank you so much, Mr. Melvin. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so very much, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donors. I appreciate y'all. I just got a message from Swan, and I think we should go see Swan. I've been on for 3 hours. I think that's good. I think we did good. 3 hours is good, guys. So I'm going to do something pretty cool tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow, tubers, here's what we're going to do. All right, okay, guys, I'm not going to put Swan's thing up. I just want you all, you know who Swan is, okay? You know Swan. All right, let's not act like we don't know Swan, okay? We know her. We're going to go say hi to her. I'm going to hop on the panel. Just follow me over there, okay? Just do that. I'm going to go ahead and play the music, and I want to let the tubers know that we are going to, Mark, don't play with me. We're going to do something pretty cool tomorrow because I've been thinking that I want to do a YouTube only stream, YouTube only, and we just take the YouTube phone calls, but I'm going to need you to lock in, tubers. I'm going to need you to lock in. So I'll let you know what it is tomorrow, and we're just going to have to go from there. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and hit that music and let's go over to Swans. You got to follow me over there. All right. Tomorrow's Saturday. I would say probably around 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, around 4 Eastern Standard. No, not 4. I got to take the kids to a birthday party, but I don't have to stay. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Yes, I just want to be able to say all of the things. I got to remember. It's so much that goes on in my brain. I have this forehead for no reason now. Come on. All right, let's go. All right, guys, thank you all so very much to everyone who did all of the good things tonight. Thank you to everyone who tapped that screen, who shared the live, who reposted, who knocked out the gift goals. Also, TikTok, if I could, if it's not too much to ask for, can we knock out the pretty butterfly things? We have 3 of those left to go. Let's see what happens. Or else I'm going to start singing. I can buy myself flowers. It's going to become a whole passive-aggressive thing. Like, come on, guys. Work with me here. With that being said, guys, thank you all so very much. Thank you to everyone who tapped the screen, shared the live, reposted. Also, thank you to everyone who sent a gift, who sent a donation, who kept the chat going. Y'all are freaking awesome. Like, seriously, I can't do this without you all. Please, please, please follow me over to Swan's Live. Jerry's over there. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a ball. All right. And I've been drinking. All right. I've been drinking. So there's that. With that being said, guys, I leave you with this as I always do. All right. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, please, please, please do something kind for someone else. I love y'all. I really, really do. I'm gonna see you all tomorrow. I promise. I'll be on Saturday. I will not be on Sunday though, guys. No Sunday show. My bad, but no Sunday show. But I will be on Saturday, so tomorrow. Ooh, Tube, who's streaming right now? Who's streaming? Because then maybe we can go over there. Oh, I don't want to miss this, guys. I'm missing super chats. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Mr. Melvin, for the $2 super chat for we couldn't put a beard on to make it here. Oh my God. And thank you to A. Pearson for the $10 super chat. It said, I want to be able to call in and talk, but it's not available unless you're white and Calvinist American, aka Southern Baptist, and traditional 5-point Calvinist law has never been on your side. A. Pearson, you seem like you have a lot to say. I would say try to call in tomorrow and we'll see what happens, sir. So you can do that. Also, Phoenix, $4.99 super chat. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all you do and how you do it. Wow, thank you so very much, love. I appreciate you. Hey, Pearson, I'm serious. I will have that conversation with you, and then we'll have to go from there. If I can engage, I'll engage. Thank you guys for knocking out the butterflies. Okay, I'm trying to see something for the tubers, but I don't move fast enough. I'm old. My bones don't work like they used to before. I think I'm joking. I'm not joking. Okay, no one's live over on the tube. So tubers, I love y'all. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care.